Crisp High Five intro.
Last time,
We left off.
And welcome back. We now have our full cast of people with us now, so golf clap. That's not a golf clap.
Should we introduce ourselves anew then?
No, I think we introduced all of ourselves the first time.
Right, but we have the full cast, so
Sam
now
did
it
not
would be...
introduce his character though.
Yeah,
That's right. I will get his character introduced, but just a recap of who's here. We have Hannah, Bruno, who is a
cleric.
yes.
I forgot what that was.
We have Makatsa, or Hannah, which is a.
Try
I mean,
again.
Emma, which is a. Sorry, I have it written down right here. I should look at it.
Are you sure you don't want to restart after this intro?
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
I think-
Makatsa is...
I am a sorcerer.
Yes.
Wood elf sorcerer.
We have Alex, who is Undgor.
Undgor,
My bad.
Stonewise, the wizard
Stonewise.
blade singer high elf raised by dwarves.
Rock man.
Rock. Where's your legs?
We have-
Where's your legs?
Colby Tiondor, who is a.
Snake.
Yeah, and your class.
Oh, right word. Can say monk.
Ooh, can say. And this time we have Samuel joining us this time.
That's so weird. It's the way you introduced yourself in the first episode.
It
Samuel.
was the pause right after Sam that made it
Samuel.
Nobody here is used to calling you Samuel. You're Sam.
Anyway, and we'll introduce his character pretty soon here, but
Jeffrey.
Not yet.
The giraffe.
Come on.
Joffrey. No, Jeffrey.
What was the giraffe's name
Oh
from
my
Toys
God.
R Us?
Jeffrey.
Was it Jeffrey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should know.
Yes.
My mother worked there for years.
I got a stuffed Jeffrey once and I lost it.
I never
That's
got
sad.
it.
Toys R Us.
I got
Sad
knocked off.
music.
That was actually legitimately sad. And I was also, keep in mind, I was like 18 when Toys R Us closes down. And I was heartbroken when I heard it was closed. Because I was sitting there at the news. Mom!
Okay.
I need my comfort ramen.
Okay, D&D.
Alright, so. Last time, we,
Me and Colby already said last time.
but I'm doing a sum up now. Last time, we had an interesting only 3-man party where Tiondor, Makatsa, and Bruno all traveled to Mesa Town together and were approached by the mysterious...
Racists.
Colby!
He's not wrong from what I've heard.
Yeah, you were approached by racists, but I was talking about Grant. Grant wasn't a racist.
Grant helped with the approaching racists.
Oh my
He's
God.
not breaking the promise. It's not a swear word.
I know,
It's
I know,
not.
I know.
I've yet to
Go on.
swear.
Anyway, they were approached by the mysterious Grant, who asked them to help him out on a journey, a quest inside a cave, where he believed an artifact to be. He was correct about the artifact, but wrong about what was inside the cave. It wasn't full of traps or monsters as he thought. It was a cave full of riddles.
That sounds like a
I
nightmare,
missed the
yo.
riddles.
No, not all of them. More might come back depending on where you go.
More reasons to take disintegration.
Riddles are lame. They hurt my head.
Is that
Same,
Keanu
buddy.
or Kobe speaking?
Yes.
I love those.
Buddy, come on. Buddy. High five.
Ugh.
You may have moved us further away, but you have not diminished our power.
After they got the artifact out, and with no one dying, Makatsu sent it to the treasure hunting guild, where before then
I
she
did
had
return
met.
for a little bit. I did return for a little
You
bit.
did return for a little bit, but
Belongs in a music
Makatsa had met Lucky, the resident halfling artificer who was working on an iron golem, and after she returned the artifact, Tiondor, Bruno, and Makatsa headed to Skula to check on their friend Undgor.
Undgor. Remember your oars.
Undgor.
Remember, it's not Undgar, it's Undgor, because
Gor.
dwarves mine oars.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Y'all are welcome, I'll be here all week.
Let's go.
That's your problem.
Let's go.
Undgor.
Orphonic tools.
So, as they as we all come back, as they all come back to, not come back, as they all go to Skula,
times that pencil was just thrown by the DM
I live!
and narrowly missed Alexander's skull.
You don't
Anyway,
even know what I said!
We are the funny men.
I'm pretty sure it's why he changed what he said. He realized what it.
I'm just gonna edit that out.
We
Anyway,
have to start
I'm just gonna
over.
edit that
Okay,
out.
come on.
alright, so anyway, they're all going to Skula now, where we will zoom in on Mikatsa, who is traveling with Lucky down the river.
Wait, are they on a boat just for context?
Yes,
Yes.
they're on a boat, they're not swimming, they're on
A metal boat.
a metal boat, thank you. As the boat goes down the sea, it's going downstream, so it's a relatively smooth but a little bit fast ride. You exit the baked mesa and go into more of hills and plains, where Skula, the town of education and where the higher intellect folk live, full of museums and...
I own a museum.
Yes, you do.
I like my museum.
Thank you, Undgor. Very cool.
Full of museums, rare artifacts, and just history in general.
Artifacts, you say?
Yes, artifacts, I say. The metal boat pulls alongside the dock on the river where Lucky drops off Mikatsa, and he says, "Be safe, Mikatsa." In an Irish accent.
Mikatsa.
Yeah. Where Lucky bids his farewell to Mikatsa and turns the boat back and travels upstream.
No. So sad. We lost the
I haven't even
Irishman.
been.
Look at the Irish.
She waves as the boat sails away, and then she turns around. She's like, I don't actually know where the museum is. So, I guess she heads into town, hoping to find what looks the most like Undgor's style.
As you walk into town, you go down nice cobbled streets. There are signs everywhere, and most of the signs are in Common, followed by Elvish, followed by Dwarvish, followed by Undercommon, which are very common languages here. You can see it's split off into districts. There's a Common District, a Museum Intellect School District, and a Commerce District. And you can see that's clearly labeled which way is most likely the museum or where Undgor's museum would be.
Alright, yeah, so I head down into the museum higher learning district and continue looking around.
Alright. Anyway, so as you continue down the road into the museum district, you can tell that it goes from a more common... Everything in that city is more or less made of bricks or fine material, but as you go deeper into the museum area, it's where it starts to turn more grandeur. There's...
Can I ask what the style of the closer to the inner city is? Is it like a Baroque, a Rococo?
It's
Probably
Victorian.
neoclassical.
It's probably more
I was really
Victorian.
hoping
No, the dwarves normally go with a more Baroque, right?
I would assume Baroque.
It's a mix between Baroque and Victorian, because it's a stylized elf mix between dwarf.
Okay.
A mixture of Baroque and
Baroque.
Victorian.
No, Baroque. B-A-R-O-Q-U-E.
What? Anyway, as we continue further down, closer into the museum and education district, it gets more grandeur. Instead of just smaller buildings, they become higher and taller and more flamboyant. You see great arches. You see shinier buildings. The outside is more white and polished instead of the rough look. And you see there are several museums. Oh, not several. There are 4 museums. Most of them are facing each other. And make a perception. No, make a history check real quick.
I don't know anything. I crit failed.
As you look, you have no idea the styles. The different museums are in different styles. You can't tell if it's an Elvish style or a Dwarven style. What really it means. The only way you can tell which museum is which is because of the signs.
Okay. That tracks, honestly. So I look for stuff that I would feel, or I think that Undgor would probably collect, so I'd be looking for Dwarvish, Elvish, and art.
Mm-hmm. as you come across the building closest to the end of the road on the far right, there is what was your museum called again?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Um,
We made this like 3 weeks out, and I can't remember.
Undgor's.
it's like Undgor's Museum of Art and History or something.
Oh, the Stonewise Museum of Dwarven Arts and History.
Yes.
If we're getting sued by anyone, I do not want it to be my actual job. Are you kidding? Do you know how embarrassing it would be, Mr. Wilcox? And we know you are both part of the defendant and the accuser.
Anyway, so as you find Stonewise Museum of Art and History, I have it written down. I found it. It's one of the newer looking buildings. It was built within the last couple of months. It's highly dwarvish in like the architecture, but you can see the little designs of elf on them. It's like the perfect mix between the two. You see on the door it says closed for renovations for now, but then you see in small print, and it looks like it was probably scribbled on like yesterday, it says treasure hunter member guilds meet in the back.
No, it's upstairs.
No, back door, at the back door.
Oh, you meant through the back door. About to say,
Yeah.
we meet upstairs on the 5th and 6th floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Undgor's building is like
6 stories tall.
6 stories tall.
And if you go 1 story beneath, you'll find the basement area, which houses what is currently not on display, or what is too valuable to keep directly on display.
Mm-hmm.
In which we will use illusion magic to create what we consider too valuable to put out on actual display.
Yes.
Fancy.
So as you
thank
go
you.
around the back, it's not really like a cluttered alley because hasn't had enough time to be cluttered right now. It's you see there's a grand door with a little knocker on it, and no windows on it, but
I was planning to have windows on the building.
on the back door.
Oh, wait,
I'm talking
no,
about there's no windows on the back door.
Oh no, there's none on the back door. I thought you meant like on the entire.
Yeah,
back
there's
side
windows
of the
on the like museum itself. You can kind of see inside. It's a little dark right now because it's still closed and being renovated. But the back door just is like a kind of arch shape with a nice, what would you say, oak doors, strong like doors?
I was going to actually go with hickory.
Hickory, strong hickory doors with a what kind of metal would the dwarf have for the knocker? Like
The dwarves
brass
that have
or-
the knockers, I would say, would probably be some steel. Wouldn't you say, Sam? They were dwarves. They were known for being blacksmiths.
yeah, but like you're also raised by elves. You want it to look
I
fancier.
wouldn't.
It's a
You
back
can
door.
wait, hold on. A polished bronze.
Polished bronze knocker for the back door because it's the back door. Why not?
I knock.
As you knock, you hear a voice. Hello?
Hi?
Who's there?
Is this a joke?
No,
Okay, it was set up a bit like a knock-knock joke.
Can I roll perception
I'm
to see if I
Makatsa.
can hear what's going on beneath?
where would you be right now? Like you're...
Probably on the 5th floor in my study.
This is bottom floor, probably not.
Okay.
You're aware how quiet Makatsa talks, right?
No, but I know who's at the door. Can move pretty loudly by accident.
Are you from the treasure hunting guild?
Yes.
Ah! Mr. Stonewise is expecting you.
You must be Tim.
Yes. He closes the little, like, peephole. You hear as he unlocks the door. Welcome.
For context, Tim is a turtle aging at about... I know turtles typically only live up to 60, but he's about 128. He is a monk, level 10 we agreed on, Caleb?
Yes.
Level 10 monk, and for his physical appearance, he's actually based on an alligator snapping turtle.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll Google that later.
You don't know what alligator snapping turtles look like?
And you live in Florida.
Yes, I stay inside.
Go outside.
Anyway, as Tim leads you inside and closes the door and locks the 3 giant iron deadbolts, yes.
He also has those small glasses on the end of his
I see.
nose.
Okay.
Are you having fun backseat
And-
DMing?
Yes, I am. And he's in a little butler suit.
You mean a giant butler suit because he's a turtle.
I do. No, it's literally a collar and a tie. Because he can't fit into an actual butler suit.
Okay?
And pants.
Okay.
Can't wear shoes.
Got it. Anyway.
Last thing. I'm
What?
kidding.
Tim leads you up the stairs, which are very nice polished stone, with a...
Marble.
Oh my
You
You
now-
said I could
I know,
describe my museum.
But I meant later!
Oh.
Not as I'm trying to DM! Leads you up the nice polished stone stairs to the 5th floor after leading you around like giant display cases that are not yet filled, except for a few like portraits every now and then of famous elves and dwarves, and a few like dwarvish and elvish armor stands. But he leads you up to the 5th floor, you said?
My house starts on the 5th floor, but there's a door first that you have to open.
Yes. He comes to the door after walking up the stairs to the 5th floor, and Tim knocks.
He's in his study. Can I roll perception to hear? To like see if I hear it, or
Oh, I wasn't sure how close your study was to the...
it's at the end of the hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, Tim would have keys, so he just opens.
Tim's
guess
like,
he's
"Dang,
not
get
at the
used to this."
Follow. He walks down to the study, where is there any type of like lock on the study, or like a do not disturb, or...
So the study uses the same plaques that he has in the museum, which are made from bronze and have in common it's carved do not disturb. But due to what he keeps the nature, he has the plaques enchanted to where they'll read as whatever the preferred language of the person is.
Okay.
So
That's where a lot of your money went, I assume.
a lot of it. He tried to make it fancy. It's how he's mostly broken.
Yeah. So it says do not disturb, and he's like, it's fine. I'm Tim. He never hates Tim.
I can't hate Tim. I love Tim. Whoever you are, the sign says do not disturb.
It's Tim.
Oh, please come in.
Tim opens the door. Yeah. Mr. Stonewise?
He looks up over like a mountain of books. Yes?
What was your name? I'm sorry.
Makatsa?
Makatsa from the Treasure Hunting Guild is here.
Oh, please, send her right in. Is anyone else there?
I don't know. I can't hear this far. I'll go see if anyone's been knocking.
Have a good day, Tim.
You too.
I need to give that man a raise. I haven't done it in like 40 years.
Well, you're broke.
Oh, I am, but I still need to give him a raise.
Fair.
So, after you enter the door, we zoom out of the museum and zoom into a road that is currently a road that is coming in from the northwest of Skula from River Route. Is a wagon with a hay bit with hay in the back of it. As we zoom in on the wagon, you see a strange half dwarf, half human, half dwarf. He wakes up and looks over to his sleeping partner. It's not sleeping partner. His sleeping compatriot.
I would like to jump out of the wagon.
Hold on. His sleeping compatriot, who they've been working together on a project for a while, and he says, "Hey, wake up." And as Jeffrey wakes up, please describe yourself and who you are and everything.
Human rogue.
What's your subclass?
Thief.
Thief.
It belongs in a museum.
What's your physical description?
I don't know, like 5 foot, white person.
You are short!
Oh, I'm not the shortest person in the party. I've got you by 6 inches or so.
What are you wearing? Like,
A black cloak.
that's it? Like nothing else?
She probably
So you're just
does have Sam by
nude under the
6
black
Black tunic, black cloak.
Oh.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
that was good.
Anyway,
I would like to jump out of the wagon.
Emma, you have no one
you
to
know
blame
this
but
person,
yourself.
so he's not robbing you. But as you stir awake, he says, "Ah, good. You're finally awake."
Oh my god.
We're almost to Skula. You said you need to stop here?
Yes, for the museum.
That's all I've been hearing.
Yes.
You said you need to talk to your friend Stonewise, right?
Good god,
Yes.
we need to...
Well, we're about there. If you need any help with any other adventures, just remember, I am James.
What is with the
I thought you were
normal
about
names?
to say, I am everywhere.
No, I'm James. I work with, Grant. No, that's an actual person from last session. I work with Grant. Never mind, you don't know Grant. Just...
Alright, bye now.
Alright, bye. If you need anything, just let me know. Oh, and good luck with that temple. The temple, what we were decided you needed a bigger crew for?
Oh, that temple.
Alright, I guess I'll see you.
Later, James.
As you arrive in Skula, You exit the wagon as James waves to you and the wagon goes further. You have been summoned by main employer Undgor Stonewise, who requested that you come to his museum mansion. You've been here before, so you know the way. Are you going?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The most unsure yes I've ever heard.
As you knock on the back door, you see... Hello?
It's me,
Ah,
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Hello, Tim.
Hello. He opens the door. You know the way to the study.
You got enough locks there?
No, we have more coming in.
Good.
Custom ordered. They're 10 locks.
As Jeffrey makes his way to the study, where Undgor and Makats are. What have you been doing? It's been about like 10 minutes since Tim has led you to the study.
He's poured himself a bourbon on the rocks in a rocks glass, and he's offered to pour one for Makatsu.
She declines.
Would you prefer something else?
You don't want to drink like the fancy stuff in a super bookcase study like SpongeBob's, dude.
I've never seen SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
What would you take as a drink though?
Water, tea, something like that.
I'll let Tim pick some tea next time he comes up here. Tim,
Yes.
we need a pot of tea. Stat.
What type of tea? I have several flavors.
What type of tea?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
I'll make 5.
That works for me, Tim.
What a Chad.
Tim is the ultimate butler.
I appreciate
There was no
it.
reward. There's no reward to our viewers for guessing who he's based on.
Anyway, this is about the time that Jeffrey makes his way up.
Ah, Jeffrey. I assume you would like a bourbon on the rocks?
I don't drink.
Would you also like tea?
Green.
Green tea as well, please.
Green tea coming up.
Thank you, Tim.
Quite welcome, sir.
What would I do without you?
I don't know.
Probably starve to death.
Yes. You are aware of what's happening tonight, right?
Yes, I'm very aware of the collections I need to go over again. Thank you. Probably be another all-nighter.
Quite welcome.
So, he has to kind of get another chair from the corner of his study, because usually there's just his desk, his chair, and then one chair in front of it. So he's kind of lifting over a chair and setting it down so Jeffrey can sit. Jeffrey, did you perhaps spy a... Do I have to roll like history to remember what Undgor and Bruno are?
Why would you? Is
The
it hard
funnies.
to remember a Yuan-Ti?
No, he's easy to remember. Bruno's pretty forgettable.
It's a human.
Oh,
Dang,
wow.
dude.
Well, you're a human. You're
Where
a
is
dime a
this
dozen.
coming from? But you just went on funny temple adventure with us.
No, I went on Funny Temple Adventure with you, Undgor.
My man.
My man.
Can't be Chris
Oh,
Flash.
Sam, just if he asked, the temple you were trying to go into but couldn't and realized it was probably too much for one person is the Temple of Tenith Literal.
You might want to write that.
Temple of Tea.
Tanith Lylora.
Tenith Lilora.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't know this.
He's writing it down anyway.
Yeah.
I provided him
It's
the
fine.
name.
You can rate.
I used my services of providing
if-
names.
If you hear something I say, you can write it down. Just like make a note when you don't know it in person.
Metagaming encouraged by the DM.
Oh, just when you describe the study is, it just occurred to me that we never really described what this inside of the study looked
One,
like.
I assume it's like a bunch of books and.
Well, there's one entire wall of books,
It's like SpongeBob's.
and then there is one almost wall of books. There's about like a third. Okay, 2/3 of the wall is taken up by books, but in there, in the middle, there's a third that's a fireplace with some antique weapons on the mantle, and above that is a portrait of his mother and father. It's a big portrait too.
Mhm.
His mother and father were dwarves.
Wow.
I can read cursive.
Most people can't.
Anyway.
Can't.
Everyone can read cursive. Some of us don't like cursive.
As
Dead language.
Tim comes back with the 5 different types of tea. He says, I have green, I have mint, I have gray, I have...
Sips his bourbon on the rocks.
Black. Why? These are actual types of tea.
I just have tea here, thank you. And he takes out 3 little tea saucers.
Oh, I'm good, Tim. Thank
Oh,
you.
I thought you wanted tea, sorry.
No. Tonight's gonna be a rough night. That's what the bourbon's for.
Mm. Do I need are we expecting anyone else?
We are expecting a yuan tea and a human as well.
I
Yuan tea is wearing a lion hide cloak, right?
Pretty sure yuan tea is just enough, but yeah.
I'm making sure. This is knowing my luck. This will be the day some homeless yuan tea. Hey man, can I hide out in here for a little bit?
As Tim goes and walks down to the door to wait for the other compatriots, is there anything y'all 3 would like to discuss?
Well, I missed out on whatever adventure you all had, so I would gladly like to hear your adventure, Jeffrey.
I found the temple of tea.
It's right
temple
here.
of,
We're
can you say
standing
it in character, please? Tea. I mean, we went to the temple of milk already, but...
Lilith?
Lila.
Whatever.
Okay. What did you find?
We're gonna need more than just me.
But you're the best.
Yeah, I am. It's a big temple.
Alright, well, as you know, after tonight, I will be more than happy to join you. He takes a drink from his bourbon. He takes a drink from his bourbon and
Tim left you the bourbon bottle, by the way.
Oh. Well, I have my own little liquor cabinet up
Well,
there,
he left
too.
you the bourbon bottle.
He's quickly pouring himself more. God, I love Tim. I want that on a t-shirt. God, I love Tim. But anyway, he takes a drink from his now refilled bourbon glass. How many more people are you thinking, Jeffrey?
Probably a team of 4 or 5 can do it.
Well, luckily, we have... In character, I don't remember her name at all. Because I heard it once and it was never spoken again.
Makatsa.
Makatsa, correct?
Yes.
Vaguely gestures with his bourbon bottle.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, Jeffrey Makatsa. Makatsa, Jeffrey.
Nice to meet you.
Jeffrey
Pleasure.
is an associate of mine. He does great work at liberating historical items from both the sites where they rest and from other people's collections.
Dumpster diving.
Dang.
No need to be polite, just say it. I'm a thief.
He's a thief. He's a good thief. He follows
Belongs in the museum.
my museum, to be specific. He follows my rules. You did follow my rules, right?
Sure.
That's just like normally don't kill anyone. As long as I'm assuming your rules, I don't find out.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I wasn't kidding, Jeffrey. Who died, Jeffrey?
Not important.
They're all important.
Makatsa's just like awkwardly reaching for one of the 5 teapots on the table and kind of pouring herself.
We're on bourbon number 3. All right. Anyway, Makatsa, would you be willing to join us in this temple?
Could you say that name again?
What's the hand me the fuck?
The temple of Timothy.
He didn't say it to our
He's still gonna
viewers.
censor it out. He still has to censor it out.
Nah.
Of Tanath Lilium?
Tanith Lylora.
Yeah, close enough. Of Tanath Lylora, would you be willing to join us?
Sure.
Wonderful. Oh, he leans, do I have like one of those sound pipe systems where I can
Were you
speak
willing to
into it
shell
and
out the
Tim
extra
will hear?
1,000 gold?
What?
Were you willing to shell out the extra 1,000 gold for it?
I did say I was nearly broke, so what do you think?
Probably.
Yep. Tim, I need you to bring up the caramel wine, by the way. Thank you, Tim.
Makatsa actually kind of stands up and she says,
Is there a restroom?
Down the hall, 4th door on the left.
Hold on, to interrupt what is happening real quick, I'm sorry. Does Makatsa like tremble in fear as soon as she hears caramel wine needs to be brought up?
I remember what I owe him. I did say I would let him have a glass of caramel wine. Oh, and an extra large glass, please.
Hey, Stonewise, who drinks caramel wine?
I do. My wife does. And so does Undgor.
I don't know who that is, but that sounds disgusting.
You know what sounds disgusting, Jeffrey? Your sense of fashion. Moving on.
Makatsa has left the room.
So, any news with our compatriots?
So, as we zoom out and zoom back in, we see Bruno and Undgor. Did you rent a carriage or buy horses?
Oh, we rented a
I got a carriage.
Yeah, you rented a carriage, which is
That
now...
was a test.
A test to remember the continuity.
You
Didn't matter what
step
you
out of
say,
the carriage
you
into the
know,
town square, where the driver says, "All right, have a good day." Yeah, yeah.
Before you,
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Huh?
do you know of a museum of Undgor?
Museum? That's gonna be in the educational district.
Am I by college out of curiosity? The museum?
Which way would that be?
Read the signs, or can you not read? Now that wasn't meant to be rude. I don't assume if people can read or not. Like I can't read.
Bruno and the
Then
Dragon
how do
is
you know you're supposed
illiterate.
to follow
We'll
the
figure it out.
signs?
Thank
Wait a
you.
minute, hold on. Does this man just like throw dirt at a board and hope he goes the right way?
I know roads. I go by landmarks, not by signs.
Landmarks. We have hundreds of trees. How do
You're
you
not
know which
even
tree?
here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Quite welcome. Have a good day. Yeah, yeah.
I hate school.
We need to get you a coconut so you can do horse noises.
Anyway, so you are in the nice cobbled town square with a statue of the Thane of Skula in the middle.
Oh, word, we got things.
Yes. You see several signs that I assume you can read.
Yes.
I can read, yes.
Yes. You can read common, I assume.
Yeah, I think that's the only language I have, actually.
Use your paperwork. I
Common,
want to
elven,
see.
and undercommon.
No!
You can understand that
I don't know what that says.
commercial district is to the left. The the common and living district is to the forward direction. To the
To the forward.
and the educational and museum is to the right.
You smell burnt toast.
He's gonna do.
We're about to have
Go.
pencil number 2.
Tiondor, I think it's this way.
Okay.
Okay.
As you go by, you notice the same things that Mikatsu does. It starts to get grander and grander as you go down, and you come across the 4 museums. Do either of you know Dwarvish history, or just going to read the signs because it's pretty obvious?
Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
So you're just going to
You're
read the
right,
signs.
brain is one Windows screensaver.
I know Snake Society.
Snake!
Oh wait, yeah, that's my other language, if it exists, is Snake.
Snake.
Yes, the snake exists.
Let's go!
So as you come to the front door, you see the sign, the closed for renovations, treasure hunter guilds, go to the back.
So we go to the back.
As you go to the back, you come across the door with the polished brass
Bronze.
and you knock, thank you. Tim opens the peephole. Snake man.
What? Why'd he close it after he said that?
He opens the door. He opens the door.
Ah,
Mr. Stonewise has been expecting you.
Does he even expect me?
Oh yeah, he said that the snake would have some sort of human compatriot, I guess.
So we walk in.
Bruno sounds kind of insulted. Just, oh yeah, snake and random human.
Snake and Human sounds like a fantasy sitcom.
That would be a great sitcom. It's just a Yuan T and a human sharing an apartment.
Alright,
Walks
Walks the door again.
Jet skin.
if you would follow me to the 5th floor to the study.
okay, Mr. Turtle.
5 floors, jeez.
Yes. Mr. Undgor spared no expense.
Even my paycheck.
No, he kept my paycheck because he likes me.
I do like Stan. I need to give him a raise when I get money.
As he reaches the study, the door is now open, and you can look inside and see Undgor, Mikatsu's in the restroom.
The bourbon bottle's half empty now.
Undgor and Jeffrey. What did you sit down or are you still standing?
I'm sitting down.
Sitting down, are you drinking the tea?
Yes.
Would you like bourbon in that tea?
No.
Anyway, you enter the study.
Mr. Museum Man!
Tiondor!
Ah!
Wait! Before you say anything, Tiondor, I would like to direct your attention to the corner of my desk. That's where the bottle of caramel wine is sitting.
Oh! I grab it, right
Is it-
fang comes
Wait.
out to uncork.
Stop! Hold on!
Why?
No! No! We have manners here.
Yeah.
Wait, he puts it on the edge of his desk, slams his hand down, popping the cap on it, before pouring into a glass. Now you may drink.
Poor Colby.
How much did you pour in this glass?
The glass is like a beer stein.
No.
It has a
I mean, how much of the
meniscus.
bottle is left?
Probably about a quarter. You got a big glass to make sure you can drink it.
Okay, I'll take the glass.
And the rest he pours it into the bourbon and mixes it.
No, you took it!
I own it.
Give!
My bourbon.
Drink the bourbon. Caramel.
Hey, hold on! I want that! He leans over into the sound system.
Just so you
Tim?
know, there is an AA in case you're wondering.
My caramel!
Does
Tim?
Tiondor just like unhinge his jaw, put his mouth over the beer side, and just flip it up?
He does now.
Tim, I need another bottle of... What alcohol do we have left?
Several.
I thought you had a liquor cabinet.
I do have an entire liquor cabinet. Tim, what has the highest proof? Is it our Everclear? We're not sponsored by Everclear. Yeah, I would very much appreciate our, Never Cloudy, please.
I have a wide
Please
variety.
bring the Never Cloudy, I need it.
Are you sure? I can bring the dragon's breath.
I'll have the dragon's breath, actually, never mind.
Takes out the dragon's breath as he walks up. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Caramel!
It's
I'm
basically a
assuming this is-
fireball.
I'm assuming... Oh, it's fireball whiskey, that's it?
Yeah, that's
Nah,
basically
why
what
not?
it is.
So I'm assuming it's like the whole container, right?
Yeah.
He just starts drinking back the entire container.
Undgor, you doing alright, bud?
Yes, today is Today is going to be a rough
I
day,
don't know
though.
what point is fucking drunk.
I have no idea.
What's your con modifier?
My con's actually not bad if I remember right. I've got a +3 con. I'm only half a bottle of bourbon down.
Plus whatever you just drank.
Probably, I don't have the ridiculous ability to just go, like Tiondor, just open your mouth and just the entire thing in one go. So he's probably like, drink like I don't know, a solid 8. I'm assuming these aren't like huge glasses, are
They're
they?
like normal sized wine bottles.
Why would you keeping whiskey in a wine bottle?
Fantasy rules. Fantasy rules. Just
Well,
keep.
that makes the
just
whiskey
carry
feel
on.
significantly less manlier. Anyway.
You're drinking in a study. You're trying to be a
You're
drunk,
90
manly
pounds.
man in a
It's
study.
a miracle I'm alive to begin with. At 90 pounds. Anyway, so he takes like, would you say 8 is a fair number?
Sure.
Alright, cool. He takes that much, sets it down. So, I trust that you found the museum easily enough.
Yeah, it was very hard to miss your style.
I follow Bruno Human.
Alright then.
Who's your friend?
This is Jeffrey, one of the most prolific liberators of artifacts I have ever seen.
Nice to meet you.
He's a thief.
Bruno. Extend my hand to shake.
Tiondor!
Oh no.
Snake man.
Handshake!
You have hands?
Yes! He has regular
Is
hands!
it like your tail that like wraps around it, you grip things with?
Have you ever seen a Yuan Ti? Hold on, show me your model real quick so Sam can see it. That's roughly what he looks like.
You have legs?
Sam. Sam.
That's me.
It's him.
Ah.
He has a billy club.
I have snake hands.
Snake hands.
Not the best. I tried to draw, but
I'm snake.
Anyway.
Snake.
Oh wait, I also forgot that I have the shiny robes now. So he hasn't seen that before.
See what?
oh yeah.
Undgor, look at the shiny!
Yeah.
Is it a suit of armor?
No, it's like a robes with gold on it.
It's basically a set of robes that has gold inlay around it, and the
Okay.
other part is like black, I think.
That is very nice. Where did you get it from?
I got it. They let me pick.
Brain hurty temple.
He leans over to view Bruno. Care to explain?
So basically, we went to the desert, had some help from some guy named Grant. Kind of cool,
What I know, Grant.
super chill.
Okay.
From another treasure hunting
All right.
guild. Went to help him with the artifact of some
I
sort.
forgot to ask. Tea? Would you like tea
Middle of the conversation.
Tea, yes.
or whiskey?
Tea.
All right.
And he's like,
Bruno.
I don't drink.
Oh,
I love how many of our party are straight edge.
lame. Me and Alex are the
and-
only drink.
Actually, wait, no, I think Makata drank like once, but.
Those in the test run. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
she had
so-
one shot of something.
Went to the temple, or went to the
What
cave. Not temple, a cave.
What cave?
Somewhere off the northwest of Mesa Town, where we
Was
stopped.
the cave not named?
No, it was just some newer crew.
Okay. Some people, some kids
some
are
man
named.
talking to us, giving us riddles. Basically, at the end of the day, we ended up getting out, and they gave us like a reward for these for getting out.
All right.
I hated the riddles. He's stupid. I need to kill him.
We don't know who it was. And
I mean, you always have the opportunity to find them again, Tiana, but I would not wholeheartily recommend killing them.
Why? He's stupid.
It was something very strange about this kid. There was like green green light.
With the sigil.
Did you draw any pictures? See if there were any rooms around it?
Hannah did not, but we were given the where is it? Did you?
Did Bruno?
Discord?
Bruno did not, but Bruno describes it.
What does Bruno describe?
I'm pulling it up. I'm trying to
Quick,
find
someone say
it.
something funny to pass the time.
I'm trying to find it. Where is it?
Chris, play more at 5. Oh, thanks, Sam.
Katsu returns to the office in the middle of the
Oh,
discussion.
I already got it.
Okay, how would I describe that?
Let me see.
It's a rune.
Fair enough. It is a rune.
Here, give me a piece of paper and I'll
Can I
draw
roll?
it out.
What would I roll to identify this?
History.
Okay, give me a minute.
Yeah, we'll just
Or
say-
intelligence. No, actually intelligence.
History is intelligence, and I have the history.
But just intelligence in general.
Flat,
Not really
okay.
history.
So that is an 18.
As you look closely,
Oh, hold on. Gotta bust out my notebook. Get ready to write down some sweet, sweet lore.
as you look closely at the rune, from your dwarvish background, you've seen this rune before.
Okay.
It's the rune for change.
Well, I can tell you what it says if you would like to hear it, or do you already know it?
No, we know nothing.
Oh,
so that's...
it means change. It's not like a compound rune, like there's nothing else there, it just
No.
says change?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mikatsa.
Yes.
Because you had, last time you had history of this rune, by him saying change, the rune means change, it stirs the memory that, the group that used this rune a lot was all about, political and government change.
Okay.
From your
She's not
hometown.
here though.
Yes,
She just walked in.
Oh, she walked in. Okay.
Can I roll some sort of like identifiers to see if I can tell like if this came from a particular area of the world? Like, I mean, if the person who made it came from a particular area of the world.
Roll
Another intelligence?
history.
History. What's my history mod?
7.
Oh,
Plus 6, let's go.
Treasure, something I would have seen at the other temple.
Mod, Caleb, mod 20.
You see that it's from the west side of the island. West side of the island.
Well, and also, whoever carved, I'm assuming it's carved, right?
What's it called?
It was carved. No, it was painted.
Whoever painted this hails from the west side of the
You
island.
can tell by like the types of curves and
The way it's just
Yeah, the
done.
way-
Alright.
it's kind of like a specificized handwriting.
Is there anything else you would say I would be able to pick off of it?
No.
No? Okay.
Mikasa kind of smiles when you said that and says, well, I could have told you that.
Twin!
Oh, God.
Hi!
She backs up again as quickly as possible, and it looks like she's about to run out of the office again.
Are you sure you want to refuse the alcohol?
I'm sure.
It's called liquid courage for a reason.
I'm all right. Thank
I'm
you.
not alright.
Clearly.
Do you need some healing?
No. I need my work for the day to be over.
You see
Good night.
Tim walk in. Master Stonewise.
Yes.
You are aware that it's noon.
It's already noon. What do we have for lunch? Thank you, Sam.
Caramels!
We have a nice beef roast.
Not caramels.
You just have caramel in your back pocket?
I have a jar!
How many more does he have?
How many caramels does he have in his jar?
I'm gonna
28.
buy a bunch of caramel and use them to convince you to do stuff.
That's not a bad idea.
It's a Scooby snack.
That was
Undgor, fight this man. No. Would you do it for one Undgor snack? Yes.
Sneaky snacks.
Oh my God.
Sam, you've done it again. You've made an accidental meme.
It's amazing.
Sneaky snack. You have to have enough caramel to do it.
So, beef roast?
Beef roast with a side of potatoes and a lobster bisque.
Alright. Well, we will take them in the...
Would you like me to bring them to the study? Or would you like to...
We'll take them in the dining room, sir. Thank you, Tim.
the family dining room or the,
No, the guest dining
no,
room.
the guest dining room, yes, sir.
Alright, so, if you would all please follow me and Tim to the guest dining room. I'm assuming we get up and we walk to the dining
As
room.
Tim leads you to the guest dining room, you come to a long table, like meant for at least 30 people. And Tim's like, where shall I set the plates? Everything's so spread out.
You can set it all on the. Between the doors, like lying to the table. Like you come in from the door and the table just goes straight out.
Yep.
We'll take it all by the side closest to the door.
Yes. He sits down the plates. Would you like to be at the head of the table, sir?
Of course I would. I'm the head of this household.
But of
That's
course.
such a dad thing. That's something my dad has said.
Yes, I am truly a dad.
You have the world's best father fan art to prove it.
I do. I got my first fan art. You have no idea how unbelievably happy that makes me.
Draw us fan art. We like.
We love it. We will put pictures of it at the end of the videos if we can.
We'll hang it up in the room we play in.
Which isn't a very fancy room, but we love it anyway.
It is a fancy room. It's got swords hanging on the walls. That's
It
like the
does
height
have
of fancy.
swords.
We're the
Threatening to-
definition of stereotypical Dungeons and Dragons players.
Wait, but it's
We
threatening
play
to drop.
Dungeons and Dragons in a trailer.
Yeah.
Woo!
With birds watching. Government spies watching us constantly.
Oh my god.
And swords.
And
Yes,
swords.
there's
Swords
swords
do
all
watch
along
us
the wall.
constantly.
But anyway, as Tim brings the roast,
roast?
the beef roast,
Yeah.
and the boil with potatoes, and he surprised you, and with the lobster bisque, and surprised you all with a side of beans, green beans.
Beans.
He says, "Can I get you any refreshments, or would you let me bring down the tea and the dragon's breath?"
I would just actually like water for now, Tim. Thank
That's
you.
probably good after all the alcohol you've been drinking today. So
You can stop judging my once a month drinking habits, Tim.
I always judge you, sir. What
Thank
keeps
you,
you
Tim.
alive?
How frequent is it? It's not really just once a month, is it?
Actually, it is just once a month.
Normally I'll do one glass in the evening.
Like
I'll
once
normally
for
do-
yes, twice for no.
He blinks like 5 times.
Tim, please do not reveal my secrets. I trust you too much, Tim.
I shall get your water.
Tim, that wasn't a yes. Tim! Tim!
Mikata's like looking between the two of you like...
Would you like iodine or tap?
We don't have iodine yet.
I'm kidding. He
I
brings
would
a bottle
like-
of water.
Thank you. Oh, I know I talked to you this over Discord, but the ice boxes in his house are magic. They
I
keep
know,
things
you told me.
perfectly chilled.
That's where all the money went.
All my money went to my 2 sections. The museum itself?
So
I'm
it's
kidding.
just like the treasure hunting game.
That'll
Yeah, basically.
No, it's mostly my museum investments were mostly invested into Jeffrey to acquire the museum investments. Jeffrey does a very good job, much to the detriment of whatever museum he finds.
As you all sit down and eat your roast beef and potatoes and green beans and lobster bisque,
Green beans, beans.
anything you all would like to discuss or like bring up with the group or important matters?
Undgor, you mentioned having children. Where are they? What are
Oh, they're at
and your
school
wife?
right now.
And your wife?
My wife? She is a guy. Just improv that part. I know I didn't tell you what my wife did for the job. I forgot
Go
about
ahead.
that. She's a professor at the college nearby.
Which
She
college?
teaches history.
Oh, okay.
Shocker.
I met her at a bar. It's a miracle she fell in love with me.
Yes,
I
it
was
is.
horrendous. Tim! I appreciate the humor. I was horrendously
I
drunk
don't know
that
how to
night.
joke, sir.
What's humor?
Sir Turtle's funny.
Tim
Sir
is an
Turtle.
amazing turtle. He does many things around the house. Okay, he does pretty much everything around the house. And he is well paid for it, right, Tim?
Yes.
Tim, please sound a little more convincing that I treat you well.
You treat me excellent, sir.
Tim, please.
So,
Please, Tim.
Undgor, after this evening, do you want to give us a tour
Ah.
of your wonderful museum you've been bragging so much about?
I will give you a tour tomorrow. I will have to do inventory tonight.
Well, you could show us everything.
Inventory.
You could show us everything.
Tim,
While you do
now is not the
inventory.
moment. I like to do inventory privately. It keeps my mind focused and sharp.
Fair enough.
But tomorrow morning, I will gladly show you my museum, and we can discuss going to
Tomorrow afternoon, sir.
Afternoon would be best, actually. Yes, thank you, Tim.
Yes.
I will gladly give you a tour, and I would also rather enjoy hearing more about this temple that Jeffrey stumbled into, and plan a trip to it to liberate any history we find. Right, Jeffrey?
Acceptable.
I know Undgor, my good snake, will back me up. Just say yes, buddy.
I'm eating!
Makata, how
I have caramels in the back.
For what?
Oh, it was fine. Thank you.
For dessert.
Say yes.
Yes.
She's kind of more nervous than normal. If you like look closely, you notice she's
You got to roll
a bit
perception for
jumpier.
Wouldn't she?
I suppose so.
Alright, roll. Or insight. Insight feels better if you're
Oof.
trying to see how.
that. You said insight?
Yes.
Okay, well, first roll. 17.
Dang.
You can see pretty well that Makatsu's very, very jumpy. Every time like certain names are mentioned or certain areas or towns, you can see like subtle but the small flinches or the tensing up.
You doing okay? You seem a little tense. Are you sure you don't want to drink? I know you said you don't. didn't you?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
We have things less
Really?
intense than Fireball whiskey.
No, thank you, Undgor. I'm really fine. Just been a long day, long trip.
Oh, that just has already.
Need to go.
Undgor, out of curiosity, do you know our names?
Museum man,
No, our real names, Undgor.
Bruno, Makatsa, Undgor, Jeffrey.
You get a free caramel.
Yes!
Tim comes back in.
Please do not tell me we ran out of caramels.
No, we have plenty of caramels.
Oh, thank God.
But
Yes!
we have a problem with the guest rooms.
What do you mean we have a problem with the guest rooms, Tim?
I mean, we have a problem with the guest rooms.
No, I meant like what kind of problem?
Oh, several problems.
What are the several problems, Tim?
Termites. Remember the floors we had? They're gone.
I would like to be excused from the table. he stands up, excuses himself, walks away. It's fine, you get used to it.
It's actually fine.
He walks back in, sets himself back down, tucks his straightens out his shirt.
I'd be
Set
alright.
them up at a tavern somewhere, please, Tim. We'll cover the expenses.
Are you sure? Our accounts are running drier than normal.
I can cover
I
my
can use
own.
my personal account.
Your personal account?
That's what the gold I have on
But
me.
aren't you saving for the anniversary, sir?
I am saving for my yeah, they can pay for themselves. I missed one anniversary 30 years ago. Never heard the end of it.
Still don't.
Thank you, Tim.
Quite welcome.
Anniversaries are very important.
2 months, sir, 2 months.
I was diving at a temple, and history could not wait to be discovered. But no,
You didn't discover anything at that temple.
You shut your trap, Jeffrey.
Stop while you're ahead, Undgor.
I'm not ahead. I've been behind for the past. How old have I lived?
You're
123.
I believe that one of the cheapest inns and the only inn is the Song of Sleep Inn.
What's
It's the
this
only
cost?
inn. It's about. Well,
We
depends
can
on the
always-
room.
We can always give them camping gear and tell them to go outside.
Dang.
Wow.
I'd be alright with that.
Glad you guys found me. Go set up a tent on the alleyway somewhere.
Do you have a parlor or anything?
A what?
Parlor.
A parlor? I have a living room.
That's good enough.
It has a couch.
Good enough.
It has one couch.
'Cause we're
And there
too
was
cheap.
only one couch.
Too cheap. I invested money in my study and the museum itself, in my master Tim, stop yawning. In my master bedroom, I even installed a magic hot tub.
You mean heated water?
Magical heated water. It was wonderful.
Was?
It is. It is very wonderful. You're free to take a bath in it if you would like.
That's
No,
my
thank you.
bed for tonight.
Tim, you better clean it when you're done.
Where does Tim sleep?
I'm a tittle. I sleep in a pond.
It's actually, yeah, there's a pond on the balcony upstairs on the 6th floor. It's Tim's pond.
Why is there a pond on a
Balcony pond?
balcony?
Tim built it.
Why does
I gave Tim like 600 gold just to do what he wanted with it, and that's what he did. It was a gift for working for me for 30 years. He's like, pond.
Why doesn't he just sleep in his pond like normal?
He does.
Yeah,
Because-
he said he wants to sleep in the hot tub.
Because it's hot and a cold night. The tub is hot and it is a cold night tonight.
Ah, I see.
I told you should have got the pond heated.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm broke.
Tim, I pay you weekly. Where does all the money go?
Pond.
What are you putting in your pond? Wait, hold on.
Ornamental
Wait, hold on.
plants.
No, Undgor rushes out. You hear him hastily going up the stairs. Why is there gold in the bottom of the pond?
Saving account.
It's the pond!
Does your pond accrue interest?
Aren't savings accounts meant to be saved?
He runs
for something?
back down. Also, there's more gold in there than I gave you.
Side jobs.
What do you do for... Wait, what else do you do?
While you're gone on new adventures, I butler for other museums.
That's how you make so much money.
That's why I got my new silk fancy tie.
It's a very nice tie.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Tim is cheating on your museum.
No, he's not. He's being a responsible person.
No, he's working for multiple.
He just needs to put his money in an actual
Wait a minute.
bank account.
Is he scouting out the other museums for?
No.
So
Me
you
and
work at other
Jeffrey.
museums, hey Tim.
Me and Jeffrey.
Don't
would-
worry, I have those blueprints you asked for.
Thank you. very
Ah,
much.
so he is.
Sam, please, we don't do illegal activities here. At least in front of the guests.
We are liberating artifacts from other museums.
That's a t-shirt.
They don't need to know that.
Liberating or stealing?
You told us.
Liberating.
Makatsu leans across the table and says, I'm pretty sure it's stealing.
He told us it's
It is
stealing.
not stealing. It is liberating history to its rightful
It's
owners.
not stealing if it belongs in the museum.
My museum, to be
What if you
specific.
steal from another museum?
It belongs in this museum.
It
Why?
does.
Why?
Because
I
I
said
said so.
We both had dad moves.
Are you a father as well?
How old are you anyway, Jeffrey?
30.
I sometimes forget how young you are. Wait a minute, how old are you, Tiondor?
Something like that.
How old are you, Makatsu?
I am
100.
28.
You're young.
Oh, I'm 107.
You're fairly decent.
Aren't you a human?
No, I'm a half, or a wood elf.
How old are you, Bruno?
24.
Wow.
Ah, she's the youngest.
Aw,
person.
baby of the party.
Baby Bruno.
I'm gonna be healed. Oh my God, that's a new Tiondor nickname right there.
Baby Bruno.
Baby
Yeah,
Bruno.
Baby Bruno and Bruno human.
It did not-
Bruno
it's
human,
not
baby
that
Bruno. Wait, what's Makatsu's? Aside from Twig, what's Makatsu's nickname?
Twig.
No, it's just Twig.
So,
Has
only
Jeffrey occurred to anything
Prefer
yet?
Bruno, man, because I am
Not
on the
yet.
same height as you.
What?
It's
How tall
Twig.
are you?
6'1".
You're shorter than me.
Yeah, you're shorter than me too. I'm
Twig,
like-
but never at the normal volume.
Yeah, but I'm 6'4".
And then we have Mr. 5 foot over here.
anyway,
Oh yes,
So-
Tim. Sorry.
I'm not Tim, I'm the DM.
Oh, sorry, DM. I prefer Tim.
Oh wow, okay. So as the day progresses, it grows closer and closer to the evening because talking and looking about to see if you want to go to an inn tonight, or if you want to sleep in the living room, or if you want to
To be honest, feel free to sleep in Tim's pond. He won't mind.
pond.
Taking in no
It's a-
Pond scum.
Hey, it says Tim. That's Tim's pond scum. Thank you very much. It's probably cleaned regularly.
Occasionally.
He said it's cold tonight.
But
I would like to know, does Tim just sort of like, is he not even in his shell when he sleeps in his pond? He's just like floating there like just a person with his face down.
Turtles aren't separate from their shell.
no, he's
No, I
in
mean,
his
like,
shell.
is he okay, so he's like tucked
Yeah.
in. That's what I was asking.
Okay.
But anyway. Who was looking to sleep like not in the living room?
What's wrong in the There's one couch in the living room.
I know, but like, is anyone else like setting up a tent there or something?
He's gonna
or-
sleep in the museum.
I'll sleep in the museum.
Which part of the museum?
I don't know.
The living room.
We don't have the living room in the museum.
Oh.
The living room's in my
third
house
floor.
part.
I will sleep
Third
in the house
floor, so
part of
you
your...
are in the weapons section.
Oh yeah.
Sam's like, this is the greatest day of my life!
Makatsu holds up in the living room.
I'm gonna go to an inn.
Tiondor, what are you doing?
Sleeping on the dining room table.
I was really hoping Tiondor would be the one to take up the pond. Just Tiondor in a pond. I'm a
As-
turtle.
I'm cold-blooded. I can't go out there.
You'll be fine.
No.
All right. So
I'm
as
surprised Tiondor didn't hear that Makatsu was sleeping in the living room, and he was like,
It is time to become friends with the twig.
I will befriend the
No,
twig.
Makatsa, peacefully drifting off to sleep, just hears this.
In Undgor's mind, he's already like the greatest of friends with Twig.
All
I'm
right.
actually kind of touched. That's really
And
cute.
I am working in my basement. That's
Wait a
why all the
minute.
Artifacts are held.
I didn't know the study was open. I want to sleep in there instead.
The study's locked.
Oh my god.
It doesn't
Just
have
sleep
to
on
be.
the dining room table. It'll be much funnier when we all
Anyway.
get there for breakfast
So-
tomorrow morning.
As Bruno walks out of the
Anyway, isn't it like noon right now?
He's
No,
been
we were
working
skipping forward
in
ahead.
the
He
evening.
said time passed.
As Bruno, it's about evening time now. I assume that not much happened. There are no encounters with magical armor or furniture.
No! My security is literally just Tim.
You need to get magical armor, dude. We need to get it.
Get me money.
We need to steal it. We need to liberate it from other museums.
Anyway.
I didn't fuck my life.
Bruno, is there anywhere else you'd like to go before you go to the inn, like a tavern or a shop or anything? Or...
I'm just gonna go to the inn.
As you go to the inn, you walk into the Song of Sleep Inn. You see a tiefling, a blue tiefling there. He's got his male blue tiefling. He's got his hair braided back into a ponytail, like a braided ponytail. He's got like kind of like a robe of sleep clothes on, but he's standing there. He's the attendant, and he's like, "How may I help you?
An inn, just one night.
What kind of room?
What's the cheapest?
Cheapest, 10 gold, single bedroom."
Good enough.
My sleep.
Alright, 1 second. Let me go get your key real quick. As you go to get the key, you see another figure walk up beside you. I'd like you to roll perception real quick for me.
Please tell me the keys have like little Z
Is it really
clouds on it.
Is it male or female?
Male. I said perception.
17.
17. So, the man you see next to you is in a very elaborate puke green outfit.
That's a nasty way to describe it.
It's like this fancy, like, looks like they're going to a ball. And, they're standing there just kind of, they have a cloak up right now, but they're just, kind of standing there. It's like nice buttons, everything's like that puke green color.
Mm-hmm.
Roll an investigation real quick.
Oof.
Owie.
That doesn't sound good.
Well,
Ooh. Is that plus the mod?
that's a 3.
Alright.
Ah, yes. Staplers.
As you feel like something's familiar about this, but you're not quite sure. And then you hear from the figure, well, Soldier Boy. How's it going?
Soldier
Hearing,
He's got a game console.
hearing
boy.
it,
Soldier game.
I'm just gonna, I just freeze. And how do you know that name?
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Don't know how to respond? Apart from, how do you know that name?
So,
I know lots about you, Bruno. Lots. That incident. The discharge.
how much do you know about that?
Enough to cause chaos.
No one needs to know.
Oh, you think I just want to tell people? No. I think me and you have a common interest.
That being,
The government just kind of, pushed you to the side.
I survived.
You survived, but what? You were just trying to do the right thing. All because of that one little itty bitty secret? They kicked you out just like that? Doesn't seem fair.
True. Very true.
If you haven't noticed, then this rune that you still saw, it's the rune of change. I like to see change, especially with the bureaucratic government types.
The government might not be perfect, but it doesn't mean you need to distort it and take it out.
That's the problem of all you soldiers following orders. Yes, sir, this, yes, sir, that.
If you remember, I didn't exactly follow orders or
True.
the rules.
But once you were in, you did. You broke a rule to follow rules. Who does that? See, you're like me, chaos. Breeding. Infesting this world.
Bruno just kind of sits there in silence and tries to, because this whole time I've just been like facing forward. At this point, Bruno's gonna look over and see if you can recognize anything else.
As you turn, the figure turns with the hood and takes off the hood to reveal no face. It's literally like a head, but like there's no mouth, no eyes, no like nose or anything. It's like just.
It's like Thunderman kind of.
Well, I was gonna say more like the Matrix where Neo gets his mouth sewn shut, but
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Matrix, good movie, watch it.
But like he turns to you and talks. He's like, not what you were expecting. His jaw moves like there's a mouth, but there's no mouth. And where his eyes would be, it's like green paste, the green puke-colored paste.
Ugh.
Does this make you uncomfortable? Bring me back memories?
Who are you?
You want to find out? You want to know who I am? Now that's a good question. Riddles you, doesn't it?
Remember, I got through that kind of easily. Try me.
Try you? Alright. I'll try you. Listen close. I'm gonna give you 2 riddles that'll tell you where to find out more about me. First, are you listening? Pay attention. I hide deep, yet hold the strong. I am your ancestors, and reach is either short, or my reach is either short or long. You don't have to solve them now. You can sit on them for a while. This one for a while if you want.
What's your second riddle? What's your second riddle?
My second riddle. You can't solve the first. I'm not sure how you do with the second. What run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps.
The river.
Ooh, smarter than you look. Figure out the other one. Put the answers together. That's where you'll find me.
Hold strong. Roots.
Yes.
The roots of a river. What?
Put it together. Eventually I'll find out. He goes to walk away from the counter.
I'm gonna put my hand on the shoulder.
As you put your hand on the shoulder, he just disappears. And a monocle falls down that has a green glass on it and a letter.
I'm gonna pick it up.
As you pick up the letter, there's nothing on it.
It just disappears or did?
No, there's nothing on the letter.
Oh.
On the letter or the monocle?
On the letter. Like, it's a, like, envelope, I should say.
Oh, envelope, okay.
Like a piece of paper. Like a letter, that's what I meant.
Okay, so I'll take it, and you said there's...
A monocle. It's got a green lens on it.
Okay, I'll take both and just,
Alright.
like, analyze them, look at them.
The tiefling clerk comes back. Alright, I got your key right here.
I'm just kind of shaking up.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. And just takes the key.
Alright.
What's the room number?
Oh, 10.
Thank you.
Second floor, last door on the left.
Okay. Bruno goes up and goes in the room.
Just a reminder, Undgor.
Oh, yeah. Goes up and kind of just goes up, takes off the cloak, breastplate, but if you're like looking at it from like the outside, they're under there still with like this like dark gray scarf with a dark red blotch on it. It's just holding there, like playing with something. If you see from the outside, just playing or twitching with something under the scarf, and that's all they're doing for the rest of the night. Just kind of pondering and thinking.
Alright. Is anyone else doing anything else through the night?
Regretting my decisions to drink.
I fall off the table one time.
I like to imagine that's a pretty hearty thud too. Just
Yeah, probably.
Katz is probably awake, on and off, sleeping in fits and starts, worried about what's to come.
You don't hear a voice or anything, but you feel like urges with all the valuables around.
I will find you, and I will set you on fire. And when I am done setting you on fire, I will.
You don't
take
even know
you
this
to
is
the
happening.
I'm just threatening out of character. I will take you to the nearest
What
priest,
was the-
have
you
them
said the
resurrected
letter
from the
disappeared,
dead,
right?
just so
No,
I can
the-
chop them to itty
the
bitty
person
pieces and
disappeared,
decorate you with 10
And
blonde.
as he
He'll
disappeared,
appreciate the
a
meat
letter
chunks.
fell
That's
and the
nice for the
monocle
red
fell.
color.
When you picked up like the paper to look at the letter, there was nothing written on it.
Okay, so just a piece of
Alright, we're
random
fine.
envelope. Envelope.
That was a
Right,
good high
envelope.
five, my brother.
Yes, sir.
So,
Very crisp.
as she feels the
Extremely
urges, she kind of clenches her hands into fists and she sets them on her knees and she says, "No, I won't do that. He's my..." And she obviously stops just short of saying friend. And
You just hear almost like a slight, very silent, like almost laughter. And then
And
the
this-
urges stop for the night.
she doesn't sleep.
All of you take the benefits of a long rest, except you. You get a short rest benefit, but not like anything happened today.
I don't take any benefits from the snooze because I was
Oh,
out
that's
all
right.
night.
You don't take any
And
benefits.
I'm probably very hungover in the next morning.
So you're in the basement,
Yes.
and
Is it the next morning?
hold on, you were in the living room, which is what, the
Fifth floor.
fifth floor. You were in the hotel. You were in the study, fifth floor, and you were on the
Now
third
we're in the
floor.
dining
Third floor?
room.
dining room.
Dining room
Same
on the
thing.
fifth floor.
Sam, I'd like you to make a perception check based off hearing.
Mod 20.
You hear late at night Tim walking around. He goes down to the basement and triple checks the logs, but like he's a big guy, you know, like you can hear the then
Tim somehow has a power tool.
no, that was him like wiggling the door.
He's putting on a can trap.
Tim would be the one guy to have a power tool.
Tim, the robbers breaks into Tim's house. Tim pulls out power tool. You messed with the wrong turtle.
But anyway,
Breaks into his he breaks into his pond.
but you hear
Pulls out a circle saw.
Tim say, "Be safe, Master Stonewise," as he and then stops at the foot of the basement stairs.
I'd like to go to the basement door.
Wait, is Tim? Wait, you said Tim stops at the basement stairs. So is Tim just like standing there?
Yeah.
Block. Is he big enough to like
in
block
front
off
of, in
most
front
of
of the
it?
door or behind the door?
Behind the door at the bottom of the stairs. And he's got, what, a cane, right? The big, like, walking cane.
It has. The head of the cane is sculpted to be a
Turtle.
Yeah, to be like a monstrous turtle.
Like a dragon turtle.
Yeah, like that.
Like the monster dragon turtle in the
For
book.
some reason, my brain said Hydra turtle.
No, you're good. There is
That'd
actually
be
a
much
Hydra
more
turtle in the
threatening.
book.
What?
That'd be much more
Anyway.
threatening.
I would like to try to pick one of the locks. How many locks were there? 3?
Well, The basement door is normal, but he went past the basement door to another door.
Side note, do you know how terrifying Tim has to look in the dark? This isn't some Galapagos tortoise. This is an alligator snapping turtle standing with all of his jagged edges and
I'm
stuff
relying on
with
the
his
fact that I
whipping
hope
cane.
portals don't have dark vision.
I wouldn't be. Are you
Gonna
kidding?
Jiggle,
Does
the
Tim-
doorknob. Is the basement door locked?
Yes.
Does Tim have a bite
Try to
damage?
pick it. I only got a 15 with all my modifiers.
This door, it's like very well locked. Obviously, something down here wants to be. Something down there is like being hidden.
Does Tim?
And as
hear
you
this?
as you use your lock picking, you can feel that it's kind of jammed in there. You're gonna have to roll higher next time.
Right.
Does Tim hear this? Out of curiosity.
Maybe.
Go ahead and
Uh-oh.
go with what's normally my lucky d20.
Normally.
Nat
How
20.
well was
Nat
that working
20.
yesterday?
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20.
Better, so that is 14 plus 8 plus 4. So that's, I don't do math.
14 plus 8 plus 4.
Yeah.
So that, thank you. Never mind.
26. As you hear the click,
Mhm.
and
Slowly opening in case there's a wire on the other side.
Or Tim.
you roll perception.
Opens door stealthily. Tim. Not today.
Just teleported.
Nat 20.
Plus 20 plus.
Plus 3 plus 4.
Does Tim have a stealth
27,
mod or
27.
something?
There is no wires on the edge of the door, and the door appears to be not trapped.
Alright. I'd like to open it up just enough to get to the other side and then close it behind you.
Roll stealth check if you want to do it stealthily.
Yep, definitely.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
As you
No.
close, you kind of step back on the stairs, but lean forward because you're about to trip and close it loud, and you hear, "Who's there?"
Oh, this is horror all of a sudden.
Oh my god.
Sam, I can already picture Jeffrey just ducking behind a stall. Tim
hold on.
walking around.
This is
Well,
literally
you.
Outlast. Or, even better, Resident Evil 7.
I love Resident Evil
Is
7.
there anything around me that would like provide cover?
It's a stairway straight down
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I would like
to a giant shadowy figure with a cane in its hand.
Not just the regular cane, the beaten cane. See, this is why I didn't bother with security measures.
Why?
I'd have Tim.
Why did you betray me, Lucky Day 20?
No, it helped you the first
I
time.
did. I got a nat 20. It's okay, Tim. This is all a dream.
I've been awake for 2 hours
No,
now.
you haven't. It's
Yes,
dream.
I have.
It's lucid dreaming.
This
Jeffrey,
moment-
I don't believe you.
If this was a dream, would I really be? If this was real, would
This
I
is
really
dr-
be here? Hmm?
Yes, would you be braided into a museum?
My close friend's museum. Would I?
I've done it before. That's
Is
how we
he-
hired
is he
you.
just- Is he just steadily just hitting the wall?
No,
with
he just
the
kinda
beam?
standing there.
In the entire conversation, I'm slowly making my way down the stairs.
Is the door open? Like, did Tim open
No.
the door? Is he just on the other side of it with the cane? Like, I'm
No, it's like, so there's a door, and when you
beat
open the
you,
door,
boy.
there's a staircase that leads down, and at the bottom of the stairs is Tim with the cane.
Oh, he's at the bottom of the
Yeah.
That is. Why are you approaching Tim? Oh.
Can I roll perception to see if I heard the thud?
Yes.
The thud of me falling off the table or the door?
Disadvantage since you're
Right,
so
yeah.
far from many doors.
Oh, so you're approaching me?
Okay, yeah, neither of those are gonna
That's
do it.
just Tim.
What is it? I'm
It's
sure.
like a 6 and a 4 without any sort of. Yeah.
But as you slowly approach, Tim says,
Stardust Crusaders, please.
Actually-
No, you
back
didn't.
off.
I mean, no harm, Tim. I'm just curious. What's on the other side of the door?
Be curious another day.
Nah, I'm curious tonight.
Tim, please don't fight Tim. He's a level 10 monk.
That would be a very bad mistake.
This man will turn you. Well, this turtle will
Tim.
turn you into paste.
What's on the other side of the door?
Something valuable that Mr. Undgor does not want you currently seen.
Where is Mr. Undgor?
Did he not say he'd be down here? Renovations? And making inventory? Taking inventory.
Yes, I can make relics appear. I'm that good, people. History.
He is currently down here. No, you can't speak to him.
That was my next question. Alright, Tim. See you tomorrow night.
I want to imagine now that he's left. Tim is now just blocking door.
As
He's
you
just standing
are
there.
you leaving? As you leave and you close the door, you hear quickly up the stairs and you hear
Where did that one plank from? Did he just keep construction tools in his back pocket?
and you hear receding down the stairs.
There's a lot
And then
of
it just
room in that
stops.
shelf.
That didn't work.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of Tim now.
That was a horror movie.
Tim needs to be some horror game antagonist. Can you just imagine walking through the baker's residency in Resident Evil 7 and just... Master Jeffrey, it's time for dinner.
But are you continuing any adventures throughout the night or going back to sleep?
I can guarantee you he's out of the basement for now.
I mean, I don't want to steal anything from the museum. After all, I brought most of this stuff here, so.
My greatest asset was a thief.
So you're good for now?
Yeah.
Alright. So everyone completes a long rest except for Makatsu, it's a short rest. But so it is
And
now
my drunk butt.
the next morning where you don't have like any rest whatsoever.
He
You look like you've been beat the crap out of
and hungover.
and hungover.
He's kind of sitting there in front of a horrendous amount of various breakfast meats, all extra greasy, with the largest cup of... Has coffee been, like, done
Yeah,
yet?
basically, yeah.
With the largest cup of just straight black coffee ever seen.
There's like bags under your eyes. You got like your shirts untucked. Like normally you're well kept, but you just look like you've
Oh, his
had a
hair's
rough...
even out of his half up, half down top knot.
Yeah.
Hey, Stonewise, what were you doing last night?
Cataloging
Am I still
Cataloging
asleep on
what?
the
No,
table?
it's a morning now. It's probably about 10 o'clock.
various artifacts to embark.
You'd be awake because Tim comes and cleans.
Does Tim just like lift him and just drop him?
Yes.
I think we're
He
just
just
eating,
pushes you off the
We're
table.
just eating around a massive snake guy.
Snake.
Makatsa kind of looks at Undgor and says,
Bruno, did you come back?
Yes.
You too? Well, you look worse off than I do, but...
His head slowly, like he's got his, he's resting his head into his hand while he's stuffing the various meats and drinking from his black coffee occasionally. But at the same time, he keeps having to readjust himself because he keeps sliding down his hand because he really wants to go to sleep. But he's
Every
trying
time you
to
slide, every time you slide down, Tim just whacks you with the cane.
He's trying to keep himself.
Makasa's throwing peanuts at the end of the table.
He's trying to keep himself awake long enough to cure his hangover and then go to sleep.
Tim would be like nailing everyone across the table too, like throwing a peanut, boom, right on the bottom lip, boom, right on the bottom lip, boom, right on the bottom
Is
lip.
Tim's cane like the Victorian short cane?
Wait, is Tim dead-eyeing him?
Yeah, he's kind of just like staring at you.
Seriously, imagine seeing Tim in the middle of the night at your doorway. Master Makatsu. Wait, yeah, Master Word.
Yeah.
Master Makatsu, dinner is served.
You said lady.
Yes, Tim.
But anyway, as he serves a nice breakfast, mostly consisting of meats and carbs.
Except for my grease.
Meats and carbs.
By the way, he uses. I'm assuming it's like what? Some nice baguette or something.
I think
What would
at
it be
this
served
point
with,
I'm
Sam?
knocking on the back
A
door.
breakfast
Hmm?
spread?
This
Like
point
a thick
like
hearty
knocking on
breakfast
the back
spread?
door. Say, unlock.
That's how we're
Tim lets you in and leads you to the dining room.
I don't have birds everywhere.
But
Wait, he's
as-
mopping up the grease from his meats with like some sourdough bread and eating it. The plate's pretty clean by the time he's done with it.
But as Bruno is led up to the dining room, you see Tim take out a letter. This is a letter from the people of Verdun. They said, "We have previously contacted the Treasure Hunting Guild and have heard no
he's reading this on
response."
the table, right?
Yes, he's reading
Okay.
it to the table, and have heard no response as of yet from Sir Ritzen Helter. We are now sending to the second resident we know, a Mr. Undgor. They spelled your name wrong.
I'm right. I'm awake. I'm awake.
They spelled your name wrong again, sir.
How do they keep doing that?
Stone.
I swear to God.
Stone-wise.
Thank you.
They say they request semi-immediate help
It's good to see
dealing
you.
with a bandit incursion on a artifactual site near the northwest of Verdun.
How far away is northwest of Verdun, Tim? About how many days travel?
It's like right there.
I don't have the map on.
Day and a half.
Day and a half days travel. Tell them we should be there from about 3 days from now. I need to go regain my lost sleep.
As you say.
So, Undgor kind of excuses himself from the table.
Oh,
and Tim,
question.
yes.
That artifact you had, the Fang Blade, what'd you do with it?
It is currently stored in the basement.
Hmm.
He's paying an illusionist to craft a very realistic illusion of a place in the museum proper.
Okay.
But he's currently going to retire to his bedroom. I'll give you the tour in the afternoon. Tim, would you care to give him a tour of the city?
Ungor, you may want to stay for this.
I have no will to fight back. He sits back down. Tim, I may need another coffee.
Already
Makata
brewed,
Tianzo.
sir.
Do y'all remember?
He grabs the pot, just begins drinking from the pot.
Okay, anyway.
Do you remember the cave, the symbol, the
How
voice,
could I forget?
the riddles?
Well, you still haven't gotten Tiandor's attention. He's far too focused on eating the food.
Hold on.
Tiandor,
What? What?
riddle.
No, no more riddles.
Do you drink coffee, Tiandor?
Well,
What is coffee?
Tiandor.
He pours him a cup of coffee.
Tiandor, good news. I have an idea on where he is.
Where?
He came to me last night at the tavern.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about?
The man I need to kill.
That's a long list, Tiandor.
He's
The person who put in that symbol for change in the green aura that we had mentioned before.
Master Undgor!
No, I am awake! I am attending class. I'm no longer in college. Alright.
Alex,
I'm sorry.
as you start to doze, every time you do that, Tim just jabs you in the rib.
Right. Symbol, rune, change, man.
He's
Context?
basically he came to me trying to convince me to be on his side. He wanted to take over the government somehow, from what it sounds like.
Which
Saying-
government? We have a lot of individual governments.
Didn't exactly give specifics, but from my understanding, probably somewhere in the capital. So
He's pretty out of it right now. I'm sorry. Somebody remind me of the capital again?
How long have you lived here and you don't know the capital?
Glavani.
I travel quite often.
Gulavani.
Lavani.
my
I don't
hometown.
really know the east side of the island. So.
Alright.
That's where
So
the
you would
capital
assume
is.
he's trying to take.
What?
That's where the
Gulavani.
capital is.
Yeah.
Uh,
so that's why I said I can't really be
Start talking
talking.
about corruption, power.
I don't have any connections in Glavani. Right, DM?
Not down aware.
But I do have connections to the government here, and with any luck, I could ask one of them and have them put us in contact with somebody in Glavani.
Well, I'm still not sure. I don't think he's planning on making some sort of elaborate attack as of now, because again, like I said, he was trying to get me on his side.
I never implied that we were searching for an elaborate attack.
Can we
I would-
please?
Yes.
Mikasa like raises her hand. And says, can we please listen to Bruno? This is taking far too long.
Let's table the palaver.
What?
It's a term.
I'm alive!
Term in turtle folk.
Thank you, sir.
Watch her called turtles.
Never mind. Just continue.
Does lesser restoration cure? Could it help him
No.
or not?
No.
He is hungover. He is
Hangover.
tired.
Anyway,
He's got his greasy food and
Got
black
it.
coffee, and he needs sleep.
We may. I don't know what he's planning, but all I know is that he's in Riverroot.
Riverroot?
Yes.
He's in
Makata
Riverroot?
has
So
gone
he just
pale.
told you his evil plan and went away. He didn't.
He never said anything about a plan. He mostly just
Didn't
said
exactly give a
locations.
plan. Again, just recruitment.
Didn't do anything else.
Well,
Riverroot is the other way from
Why didn't you
the other
follow him?
place.
He kind of just
Riverroot
vanished.
is about a
vanished?
day's journey out. It's
Yes.
closer.
I've already said
You know
I'd give my
something about
services
that,
to
couldn't you?
Rodan, though.
Interesting.
Isn't
So
it?
we're approaching a dilemma. So I have already pledged my service over to Rodan, but it sounds like we need to get to River rather urgently. Tim, what is your wise counsel on this?
The turtle pond needs cleaning.
That is not my job.
He
Tim.
just walks away.
Tim.
After hitting you one more time.
I'm away!
How long of a trip would it be? Like, do we know?
It's about a day and a half to Verdan and about a day's journey to Riverroot.
So as Bruno asks that, Mikata says, it'd be about a day.
You know that?
I do.
Could you give us some sort of contact? Or would you know anything about this guy? He was very strange. Whenever I looked at him, he had like no face, no physical features except these.
No face.
That green.
No physical features.
That green glow that we saw was where his eyes were supposed to be.
Can I roll like an intelligence or some sort of arcana check on this, see if I could sort of piece together?
If you
Maybe
are
if it's
too
magic or
tired and
something.
hammered to even say
Fair enough.
Roll an arcana check with disadvantage.
I'll take it if this works. This is gonna be my smartest man ever. If this works, it won't. Oh, that's an 8.
8.
I have a brilliant breakthrough.
Well, as you listen from like what you've heard Bruno say, like Bruno like touched him and disappeared. You said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
To you, it sounds like some sort of illusion, but you're not sure what type.
All right. Oh, and he sort of downs one more hit of the black coffee. It's illusion magic. He never actually teleported away. Do I know how he did it? No.
Should I roll some kind of history check? Probably with advantage since it's...
I'm out of coffee.
Yeah.
It was no illusion. Because he dropped this, and I bring out the
You can drop
The
something with an illusion.
monocle.
Just the monocle.
Yeah, I'll do the monocle for now.
What I meant was he never actually teleported. He could have
15.
easily left something behind.
For what do you
History.
want? History.
Yeah.
Is it
Can I-
green?
I'm not sure.
Man, that's a
Did
horrible
I
choice of
I
colors.
didn't roll. Can I roll something now to see if I recognize it?
Hold on. You remember from your history that the symbol change that was located, not located, but was associated with the group. That there was within that group of people 3 individuals that always had a plan of grandeur, of like making their own form of government where everything was equal or where no one had to change.
Commies.
Anything. You're not wrong, but
They're freaking communists! Those dirty reds.
you do remember 3
They're
people in
greens
particular, and that their flag and color was green.
Mikasa swallows and she says, that sounds familiar, actually. Unfortunate.
No names come to mind though.
I don't remember any names, but that was a group in that town for a long time, and there were a few of them that had greater plans.
When you say greater plans, what do you mean by greater plans?
They wanted to change things. I assume they will eventually.
Their symbol for change.
Yeah.
Did you know anyone with the like I was on the cave?
No, but the green is familiar. I should have recognized it from the start.
Change. So you'd be familiar with these people. So if we go to River Route, maybe you can try to remember, figure out something. You have connections.
I used to. I don't anymore. And that's all she says. She goes quiet. She won't really elaborate.
If I had any connections with River Root or no.
So he dropped the monocle, yes?
Can I see the monocle,
Yes.
perhaps?
Monocles are used to help your eyesight and look at things. What would he want you to look at?
They pull out. Bruno pulls out the paper
Mhm.
and tries to looks through it with the monocle.
As you look through, there's a message on the bottom that says, "March on, soldier boy," as a taunting, and see a symbol for like the mountains that you normally see on the map, and a compass rose that has the SW for Southwest on it.
You said compass rose.
Yeah, a compass rose, and it's pointing in the southwest. And as you look, it's like an ink that's written in the same like puke green color.
Ugh.
Could you have chosen at least a better
It's supposed to
aesthetic
sound
for your group?
disgusting.
Oh, you've succeeded. I'm repulsed by the sense of fashion, their color sense, everything.
There's something here. This is me and Bruno looking at it. There's something here. It's mountains and southwest. Perhaps. Do we know are there any mountains or mountain range?
Looks like there's some in the Big Mesa.
Those are plateaus.
Can I see the monocle when you're done with it, just to look at the craftsmanship on it?
Sure, yeah. Okay, Bruno's gonna seeing it kind of get irritated at the letter, at the words. But yeah, mountains, and it says something about southwest. I'm gonna just pass it to him.
I would like to.
But I don't give him the paper.
I would like to just look at the monocle, see if I can identify craftsmanship, maybe. Like, is it dwarven in nature, elven in nature?
Roll history disadvantage because you're still pretty.
Hammered.
Yeah.
8.
No, it's.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah,
It's rather nicely made, at least.
It is nicely made, but like you have no idea like where it originates from.
Sorry. I will help. Can I help you all? At about, say, 2 in the afternoon?
Certainly.
Thank you. I'm retiring to my quarters for the majority of the day. He walks, he stands up to leave, kind of staggers his way, turns too early and walks into the door frame before readjusting himself and just walking back out. Cussing the whole way through, by the way.
Sleep well.
Thank you.
Bye,
Sure.
Mr. Museum Man.
Bye, Undgor.
So there's a letter for you from your children in the study.
I will read it when I'm stop seeing 2 doorways. No, wait, that's 3 doorways.
There's actually 4, sir.
There's 4? This is worse than I remember. He slams into a wall. Ow! Ah!
Bruno's gonna go over to Tim. How often does he do this?
Occasionally.
Tim, normally when he drinks.
How often does he drink this much?
Every now and then.
Okay.
Oh, he
You
leans
can
out.
tell without insight check, he's being very vague and unspecific.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Okay.
I really want to see someone try to intimidate Tim. Just no.
Sir Turtle, is there
Yes.
more food?
Yes. What would you
Yeah.
like?
Huh?
What would you like?
All of it.
Rattlesnake jerky.
That's
We have.
cannibalism.
Wait.
Wait.
Kid,
I have-
takes a moment.
Vegetables ready.
Vegetables.
They're good for you. They'll make you big and strong.
I'll take it.
I'll say this. I
Okay.
forgot to say this earlier. A small detail: Bruno's hair is pulled back in a ponytail, much longer than it was the day before.
Sounds of a surprisingly hearty elf snoring can be heard through the house.
He brings you like basically vegetables and some potatoes.
Makatsu excuses herself from the
How are the
table and
potatoes
leaves the
done?
room. Makatsu excuses herself from the table and leaves the room.
Okay.
How are the potatoes done?
Doesn't matter.
It's very important.
They're mashed.
Yes.
Mashed potatoes for breakfast. Let's go.
It's
Next,
about
we
like
eat a stew.
11, 12 o'clock now because like he's just been in like the dining room all day eating.
Let's go. Well, now, Bruno Human.
Not sure. What do you think we should do? I mean,
Can browse the
riddle.
proper.
You just asked Tiondor what he thinks
No,
he's
no.
eating.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Tim speaks up. The way I see it, there are two directions you want to go.
They're both the complete opposite way.
They are. You could split the group.
Ugh.
One sounds like information gathering, the other sounds like treasure hunting to me. Though I can't speak for the dangers ahead, so I can't tell you what to do. I don't know which sounds more pressing, the bandit attacks or possibly a threat to the nation.
Depends where you live.
My issue is I've already said I would help the people in Veneer.
Verdan.
Verdan, thank you. So,
It's not like we're
words
nationalists
out
by
there.
any means.
Is Undgor back?
no, he said he's gone. He said he's passed out too. He'll be
Okay,
back
so
around
he's-
too. But he already said he would go help Verdan.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
So his word, and he will not go back on that. So his word is decided on.
So it's just Bruno and Tiondor in the room right now.
And Jeffrey, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Jeffrey on purpose stands in the
Jeffrey.
corner.
He's just there, just randomly.
I've mastered the art of standing so still.
Hey Jeffrey.
Does he like interact with us at all, or does he just sit there until someone
Does he?
says something to him?
I'm just kind of like standing back in the corner observing.
Why are you standing in the corner? Why aren't you sitting at the table?
Does Forrest have
He's
shadows?
waiting
and the
for
man
Tim
needs
to leave the
Wait,
room.
wait,
It was cold.
Okay, wait, dude.
So
He's
you
waiting
sit at a
for-
90-degree angle.
He's waiting for Tim to leave the room.
He's scared of Tim, I think.
I like how two people here got that joke, and you're just like, what?
I know what you meant. It's just...
No, one of them regrets hearing it, Hannah, and then there's Alex, who's like, woo!
Anyway.
Puns!
Anyway.
So, do Tiondor,
You're free to browse me.
Bruno, and Jeffrey know where they're going or what they want to do?
Magic shop.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Just
for
be rigorous,
the
I meant like River Root or Verdan.
Oh,
guys.
I
I mean, you can like not go there.
mean,
You
we'll
can
go there.
I'll say yeah. Bruno's gonna go like look over towards Jeffrey. Jeffrey, seeing you in the corner. What do you think we should do? Because from what it sounds, you're part of this team too now.
Which one would be more pressing?
We can't hear you over there. Come to the table, Mr. Creepy Man.
And this
Welcome
is
to the
game.
group, you're part of us.
Which one of these
One
matters
of us.
seems more pressing? Helpless townsfolk or a government with an army?
Personally, I would really much like to go to Riverroot and deal with this guy. Because if he was asking for someone with my personal background, he may be able to find more people.
Will he be there?
More than likely, yes.
Tiondor's going to River.
Oh, yeah. He wants to kill the...
Oh,
man.
kill the man, told me riddles.
So, are you sticking with your
Yes.
employer or are you going with them?
I'm gonna go with the majority of the group.
It's just two of us right now.
Yeah, it's just the two.
Technically, it's not a majority yet.
It is, it's
Yeah.
3 out of 5
I'm
of us.
gonna Bruno say so. Tiander, you're with me for Riverroot.
Ah.
I'm gonna go see if I can find Makata because she has the information. I'm gonna go try to find Makata. Where would you?
Where
go?
would you be
Yeah.
after you left the room?
Probably the highest point she can get as well hidden as she can get.
Yeah.
Does your museum like have like a chandelier?
I'm sorry, you're calling a chandelier well hidden.
Spider-Manning off of it.
In the dining room? Of course.
Just has
What do I
that,
look
like-
You're
a
probably
peasant?
like
Pose.
you're probably on the top floor.
Who
Does your
You know
does your
what?
museum
I'm
have
sitting
roof
on-
access?
Have roof access? Yes. It's through Tim's. You gotta get through Tim's area though. It's to ensure no one can get to the roof normally. They have to go through Tim to get there. Wait, so does she just walk through Tim's area, including near his pond, and Tim just sort of alligator
No,
rises
Tim's
up?
still in the dining room.
Do you know how terrifying it'd be to just...
So where would you be? So, like,
On the roof.
okay.
Let's go on
So-
the roof.
You wouldn't know that though.
Yeah, Bruno's gonna yell at Makata.
He hears absolutely no response. He may as well be yelling for, like, actual literal God.
Yes, I answer.
You're asleep. Shut up.
As you look about the mansion for Mikatsa, that's where we'll take our first break. Our break, not our first break, just our normal
A
break.
break.
Yes.
I'm eating a hot pocket.
I'm gonna hit the head.
Not sponsored by Hot Pocket. And welcome back.
We should have done it when it started.
We should have. I should have been
Now.
Can that be our
F-
transition noise as a Chris Pie 5?
No.
Aww.
That's stupid. You're stupid.
So, as we come back, Bruno is looking for Mikasa in the museum. Undgor, my bad, is asleep after his long night. Tiondor and Jeffrey are still in the dining room.
Where's Tim?
Tim is in the dining room watching Jeffrey intently.
Does he have his beating stick?
Yes, he always has his beating stick.
Hey, Tim, what's in the basement?
Anyway,
Your
So-
brother.
Bruno, how intently are you looking for Mikasa?
I think I'm probably like going like up the stairs on the floors, calling for him.
Okay. Make a perception check.
If you crit fail, this is gonna make it a lot longer.
15.
15? You notice that some of the doors on the 6th floor have been opened. And you assume that around here doors aren't normally just left open because Tim goes around and cleans up after everyone.
God, I love Tim.
Okay, so
Museum opening of
is
every
that-
single
I'll
door.
go to first one I see, I guess.
The first one you see is Tim's room. Tim's room is kind of like foresty. It's nice. There's no bed. Like Tim said, there is a pond.
With gold at the bottom.
But past the pond, you see that there is a ladder that leads to the roof.
I like how intimidating the roof access is. Like, you gotta get past the final boss of this area, Tim, to arrive on the roof. for
Except the
most part.
room itself isn't even that intimidating. It's like you're going through a
It's
nice
Tim.
little
He literally
park-themed
puts
room.
the Tim in
and then-
intimidating.
Tim,
I'm
I need to
gonna
give him a t-shirt that
walk
says that.
in and actually look in the pond to see if Tim was telling the truth about it. Put the gold in the
Are
pond.
you gonna try and steal Tim's
No,
gold?
I'm not going to steal it. I'm just going to look.
You don't need perception. You see like a couple hundred gold coins 30 feet deep into the pond.
Wait, does he have a little Shrek sign that says, like, do not enter?
No.
Is this like a magic pond, or is it like a patio that legitimately has a 30-foot drop just for all the water?
Yeah, basically.
Remember, Tim built his patio. I didn't quite do
Balcony?
what Tim did.
Jesus.
Your balcony is the right word, yeah. But
Tim
still.
built his patio balcony.
Okay.
I'm gonna, saying that, Bruno's gonna go ahead and just climb on the roof just to get an overview of the city. Because maybe it's nice. I've never been here before.
Are you trying to remain hidden on the roof, Mikasa? Or are you thinking that no one would look for you?
She's probably like half and half. Like she's kind of concealed, but it's not like a perception check required to find her.
I wasn't sure. If you're trying to hide, I'd have you roll stealth.
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
anyway, as you look around the roof, the city's nice. The museums are on the edge of the city, closer to the river. But when you look around, you see closer to the center of town is the main hold in the city. It's kind of like your stereotypical castle, except like it's white, like polished white. It's hard to miss because it's like one of the biggest structures there, apart from the museums.
Like a marble or.
More like a marble with like some pearl inlay. Yes.
So you'd say it's a white castle.
Oh my
And
god.
we're sued!
You walked into that one.
We've got a white castle in our medieval town here.
Yes, you do. Anyway, so
Let's go.
you see that the museums are close by to 4 colleges. You can't tell which is which from the roof. And that apart from that, it's basically like a bunch of set of buildings with a few like commercial districts, a few factories every now and then. But you notice that on the roof, near the corner, is Mikasa, who is currently crying and shaking.
I'm gonna go over and I'm careful not to put like to touch her, but I'm like over just like hovering and like go up. Mikasa, is everything alright? Are you hurt?
She whips around like she is so on edge, and there's like a glint of silver, but she realizes who it is like a split second before she throws, and she lowers it. She says, "Hi,
Are you okay?
I'm fine."
No, you're not. I can tell that's not true.
Yes, I suppose it's hard
That's
to.
my weird little insight.
I suppose it's hard to lie when there are tears streaming down your face, isn't it? And she kind of like scoots to the side to avoid falling off the roof as she scoots away.
And as she does that, Bruno just goes, "Trust, believe me, I understand.
Oh.
Is everything alright?
I hope it will be."
Is this about River?"
She flinches like hard as you say the town's name. So
Oh, so it is about the town.
you could say that.
Old enemies, family, friends.
There's just a lot of history. That's all.
Listen, me and Tiandor are planning on going to the town and seeing if we can seek out this faceless greenish figure. We could really use your help with your history of the place.
She kind of smiles. She says, "History, but it's bitter, achy," and she just sort of.
Well, I could really use your help. This guy knew some of my bad history. Maybe not bad. And like it's just such it's not bad. It's more just like I don't want to relive it. And he knows it, and I don't want to bring it up because it's not good. And you see,
she holds up her hand, and she's kind of laughing a little bit now. And she says, "Well, at least I won't be alone in the bad memories then." And she stands up and she says, I guess I'll come with you guys."
it'll be good to have you.
She nods. She says, "I'll be back down in a little bit."
Okay. Then Bruno goes back.
As these two are having a nice, deep,
Actual
intelligent
character
conversation,
development.
what are
Killing brain
Tiandor and Jeffrey doing in the dining room? As Tim just stares at
With the beat
Jeffrey.
stick.
I'm still eating my vegetables.
You got a problem here, Tim?
No problem. You got a
Does he,
problem?
does he does he exaggerate his point by like menacingly whacking his
No.
eating stick into his palm?
No problem. Why? You got a problem with me?
No.
I would be scared to have a problem with Tim. Just let it lie, man.
Anything I can help you with there?
Yeah.
What?
Look in the basement.
Can't help you there.
Say goodnight.
Outright admits. Alright, Tim, see you tonight, 12 o'clock like usual. Pond.
Master Tiandor, is there anything else I can get you?
No, I'm done with my vegetables though.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It is currently about 11 o'clock, I believe. Around 2 o'clock I shall awaken Master Undgor. Make yourselves at home. Everywhere is available except the basement.
Come on.
Is Tim gonna be standing at the basement door waiting?
I have
for
extra
Jeffrey?
precautions, Master Jeffrey.
Oh my god, Tim is a camper, dude.
Loser.
Are you trying to provoke Tim into a fight?
Want to get out back?
No.
Whoa.
I want to take it to the pond. I can hide a corpse down there as well.
You have the run of the place. Would anyone like any refreshments?
Is there any more caramel?
No, you drank it last night, sorry.
Oh. And no. I do have insight, but I'm not gonna insight check Sir Turtle. I trust it.
Tiandor's like my reptilian brother.
If you are curious what's around town, if you wish to go shopping and preparing for your journeys, individual or not, then there is a spell shop that sells spells, spell scrolls, ingredients, enchanting. There is a, if you have taste for alcohol or not my food, there is
You
the
sound so offended. Or not my food.
there is the Tome of Drafts, which is a drink and food
Oh,
entertainment
please
place.
Please tell me they have an actual spell book that allows you to summon alcohol.
That'd
I
be
might
so
have
fun.
to find that and purchase it.
Sir Turtle.
If you wish to go look around at the inferior museums, then you are welcome to. And of course, there is Alto's Alchemy, and then there's the general shop, And for anyone interested in making a wise investment in the Bank of Skula, there's the Bank of Skula.
Yeah,
Nerd.
no. Don't you keep all your money in a party?
Hence, I'm making a wiser investment.
I like to imagine that Tim has opened his pond as a fellow investment area to
Does
fellow
the general
turtles.
shop sell weapons?
Some weapons, yes.
Where's our weapon shop?
Let's go shopping, Undgor.
I need to find a weapon shop.
Snacky snake.
Snake.
Don't call me that.
Snacky snake.
I'll kill you.
Would you
Wait,
really?
Tim in his head.
Does Snacky snake want a caramel?
Hold on, wait.
Roll
Tim
it.
in his head. Caleb, Tim in his head. Good.
Anyway, weapons. That would either be the general shop or Morton Domes might have some magic weapons.
Those are expensive.
How much could it
Yes.
possibly be?
Take a loan out from the Tim bank.
Thousands. A lot.
Did you count that high, Undgor?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not dumb as a rock. I'm just not the most intelligent.
I also hear that
So you're not Gator?
if you talk to Pascal at the Tomes and Wizardry shop, he might be able to hook you up, as the kids say, with some raw magic.
I don't think you're using that right.
I'm sorry, Tim in a backwards hat. How do you do, my fellow younglings? I myself have been freshly hatched.
Stop.
If any of you like raw magic, I don't know.
I think I'll just go to the weapon store.
General shop, it's 3 blocks to the left.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Turtle.
You're welcome.
Where are you going, creepy man?
I think I'll check out the magic shop.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later.
Needs a basement.
No, magic shop. Might go tour a museum. We'll see.
Touching, heartfelt
The
moment on
basement
the roof, in the dining room. Shopping time.
In the dining room, I was like, oh man.
Oh, museum curator, where did you find this expensive vase?
Oh, I found it this ancient dig. Where'd the vase go?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I guess I dropped it or some crap.
Alright, I'm going to the general store. Unless someone else is doing something right now.
I'm sleeping. Feel free.
Tim, as he just stares at you intently, turns his head and says, "There's someone at the door," and then you hear.
I didn't make him a wizard.
Tim is just so smart from years of butlering experience. He knows exactly when someone is going to knock
What
on the
is
door.
Tim's intelligence modifier? Out of curiosity.
Yes.
Has Bruno come back in?
Yes. What's his strength mod?
Have to come back?
I see
No.
it.
I assume you have come back. Were you following, or were you gathering yourself more before you came back?
I'll say they come back in at like roughly the same time, and she's kind of like splashed some water on her face that may or may not be from Tim's pond, so it doesn't look
Tim
as
water.
obvious.
Does this have like restorative properties? No.
But
Oh.
at this point, Tiandor and Jeffrey have left and are going to their respective stores. Undgor is asleep. These two have just walked down, and Tim is walking back up. Is there a Bruno?
Yes.
Bruno.
Yes.
Bruno.
Yes.
I heard you the
Here.
first time.
God, I love Tim.
God, I love Tim.
Hands.
For our
A
viewers
letter
who are
over.
of age,
Okay.
take a shot every time Alexander says he loves Tim.
I'm not even of age.
After the last letter, Bruno's just gonna hesitantly open it.
Makatsa flashes him an encouraging smile.
Turns out to be from Tiandor and it's spelled in like crayon.
Dear Mr. Bruno Man, Mr. Museum Man, help me write this. I wanted to say hi. From Snake.
It's like it's like a tome's worth of writing, and it's because
There's a
all
word
the
on
crayon,
each page.
all the letters, it's like 3 letters a page.
You have to read it like a flip book.
Yes!
The letter says, "Dear Mr. Bruno, at the College of the Land, you have a animal waiting for you.
Oh.
Please pick up your animal accordingly within the next 5 days. Thank you. Goodbye."
Thank you. Goodbye.
The letter bursts into flames as soon as you finish reading it.
Wait, this is how we know.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Do we see? Is Tim still there?
Yes.
Tim transcends time and space, talks to the players directly.
Do you know where the College of Land would be?
College of Land.
I'm assuming it's on the land.
Really? Let's see. That would be next to the College of the Hunt, which is close to the forest, but not too close because there are werewolves in the forest. But not too close, but not too far because they go out to the forest to hunt. So that would mean that the College of the Land would be beside the College of the Hunt. So not too close to the forest, but farther away than the College of the Hunt.
Because there are werewolves.
Yes, because there are werewolves in the forest.
Thank you, Tim.
If you take the right, if you go out the door, take a left, go down a block or two, no, 2 blocks, take a right, go straight, then you will make it to the College of the Land, then you take a right, you'll make it to the College of the Hunt.
And
But you're
start
looking for the
taking
College of the
notes.
Land, so you don't take the right at the end.
Is this the maze you were talking about?
Tim is the most circular speaker
The
ever.
maze, there is no maze. You just gotta figure out what the heck Tim was saying the whole time. And in reality, Tim was like, Tim coming up from his pond later. Oh wait, I meant to just say go straight. Recedes back into the pond.
God, I love Tim.
God, I love Tim.
That wasn't Alex that said it, you're a cheater.
Thank
High
you,
five.
Tim.
Quite well.
Chris.
Chris. ASMR.
Makata, I'm picking up my pet. Would you like to come with me in the college?
We can do it.
Sure, better than knocking around by myself, I guess.
Have a lovely day. Mary, do anything while you are gone.
Thanks, Tim.
Prepare for your upcoming adventure.
I don't think so. I think I'll be alright, thank you.
Yes.
I'll go let Tiandor know what's going on.
It's about noon.
Well,
Be back in roughly 2 hours. Then you should get the grand tour of the museum. He walks in to the kitchen real quick, goes to the cabinet, pulls out like 3 types of whiskey, brandy, ale, and whatnot. This should be a wake me up for Master Undgor.
Or Master Undgor, or is
4. Just sniffing it. Here, sniff.
I'm good.
no, thank you.
Is he gonna tell them that I left the building?
No,
Who are you
please
looking
don't.
for?
The snake guy.
The snake man. Oh yes, Tiandor. I believe he left. If you're looking for him, then you would have to leave the door, take a left.
Well,
How do you get to the door first
find
of all?
him.
You go down the stairs, get to the door.
Katsu kind of smiles and she says, now how do you get to Undgor's quarters? And then as soon as he
you
starts
see,
talking, she just
Undgor's
gestures to
quarters.
Bruno to leave.
Look out here.
You go through the second hallway on the
Where are you
right,
going?
and it just fades out. We will get to Tiandor first.
Okay.
Snake.
I walk into the general store.
You see a goblin female. Hello, how may I help you?
I'm looking for weapons.
Weapons. We have all sorts of weapons here. We have this sword. It's a normal sword. You just swing it, cut through things. We have this dagger. It stabs through things.
Not really in the market for those.
We have this whip. It whips things.
That was it.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's very effectively.
Do you have like just displays where I can look at the weapons?
Yes, if you look to the left, you'll see swords. If you look to the right, you'll see more swords.
How do we look to the left?
First you walk down the store and then you
I need to say it again. God, I love Tim.
God, love too. Anyway, is it just swords they sell pretty much?
There are a variety of swords, arrows, a few spears,
Do they have axes?
an axe or two, a quarterstaff, a great sword that's Yuan-Ti made.
Wait, can you describe the sword? I actually want to hear what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It's a giant great sword. It comes straight, then it curves backward. Kind of scimitar looking, but it's like a
It's like
more like
What,
the
what did you just say? Scimitar? Do you mean scimitar?
whatever. It's a kind of like an orc sword, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's got that curve at the end, but it's the more boomerang shape on
I
the
was
top.
wondering if it was
And
like,
it's got like it's got gold here, leather wrappings, another gold thing here, and leather wrapping. So it's kind of two-handed. Not kind of, it is
You should
two-handed.
get that.
Anything else?
We have a variety of more items. We have a few, we have this, oh, where is it? No. Ah, here, we have health potions. I know they're not weapons, but you seem like if asking for weapons, it's the adventuring type.
No, I have somebody who knows that stuff.
Okay. We have, this spear here. It has a unicorn horn tip, and the back is a giant rose thorn, two-sided, very
That'd be
expensive.
so cool if you were a druid and to use that.
That would be.
That's like druid swag right
That's
there.
like, hold on.
I'd be completely out of character and buy it just
How
to
much
have
for
it.
the
It sounds
Yuan-Ti
so cool.
sword?
The Yuan-Ti great sword. Let's see, this is of great make. It's a great sword. It's favored by the snakes. This is a hefty blade here. There's, if I were to put it on dice rolls, 2d6 damage. And perhaps this blade, made from, the tip is made from a fang of Yuan-Ti. I would say if, again, theoretical dice rolls, another 1d4 poison damage. For this, it would be 100 gold.
Done.
Done. The only time I've heard that man respond so quickly is if somebody asks him if he wants a burger.
Or caramel.
Or caramel.
Snake man, what
The
caramel?
goblin hefts the sword up onto the counter. 100 gold, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And give him a tip.
Around how much do like regular weapons cost? Like,
Oh my goodness. You can
Like
turn it to
10 gold.
swords on
It
the
depends on like how big, how
Okay.
small.
I'm going to ask specifically if she has like any flails or anything like that.
What? Are you playing?
Flails.
I thought it said foils. I was thinking like
Fencing.
what's it called?
EPs?
Yeah.
Flails, morning stars.
I was thinking of a tinfoil hat.
We have nothing. I have nothing of that. If you go down perhaps to the Tomes and Wizardry store, they might have enchanted flails. For high price, of course.
Yeah.
I did get to the Tomes and Wizardry store.
I don't think I.
It's right next door.
I'll pop in, I guess, but I'm probably too much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Before I leave, I do the caramel thing.
Have a lovely day.
Did Chuck
Sam.
get something done?
You're doing that to intimidate people. Maybe get a lower price.
Alright, Sam, you go into the magic and wizardry shop.
Oh, hello there.
The Tomes. Yes, how may I help you? You see a human walk up. He's got this nice kind of reddish brown beard. He's wearing like robes, and he's like, how may I help you?
Well, you see here, I am a curator for a museum, and I've heard tale of a magical coin.
I am the curator, thank you very much.
Okay.
Have you heard any news of a magical coin?
You gotta be more specific, pal.
You could call it a lucky penny.
What's a penny?
A lucky gold coin.
Yes, a lucky gold coin.
I got a lucky copper coin.
Sure.
Alright. I believe, 1 second.
One.
Where's that piece of junk?
I
Ah,
like rummage around in his actual shit.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say,
like,
like,
pulls
look
up a
around,
big
it's like,
chest,
a
he's like,
coin.
where is it?
Here's the one that's glowing.
he holds out a copper coin that on one side has the face of some god, and on the other side has the temple of some god.
Mm,
You mean this?
yes.
Sam, you should history check it.
This is very valuable. It's very lucky.
You call it piece of junk.
You just got a piece of junk.
Sam, you should history check it.
If I know this correctly, then if you flip it, it can change your luck.
That sounds very useful for a collection.
Yes, it does. 600 gold.
600 gold. You just called this a piece of junk.
Yes, I was wrong.
Take a 1 up from 10.
No.
Have Tim come do it.
I'll be back. Don't sell it.
Would you like to place down a payment in reserve so I don't sell it?
Sure. How's half the price?
Half the price?
Yeah.
300 gold? Fair enough.
All right. Go ahead and hold on to that for me.
Alright.
Honestly, I get the
You see him just put it in his back pocket?
It ain't going nowhere, boys.
Here you go. It's no longer for sale.
Yep.
So am I like walking into the store now?
As you walk out, he walks in.
Hey, Snaky Snake.
Don't call me that!
Is that technically racist out of curiosity?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, now that you say it.
So you're being a racist.
I think I gotta go buy some caramel. It'll be fine.
I'll just smooth over.
Welcome.
All of my friends
How may
are
I help you?
I was just wondering if you have any like magic flails.
Magic flails. Let me check.
This is what the same drawer he got the penny from.
Oh, so much junk in here. Why do I need this? Why is there a lucky... Oh wait, that was in my pocket.
Hey, you better put that back.
Let's see. No. No.
I imagine like you're walking out, you're walking in, and you all just like eye each other, just.
Ah, yes. This was called the Spirit Walker Flail.
It sounds like it knocks the soul out of someone's body.
As he brings it up, the flail swings towards Tiandor. He has to duck.
I imagine Tiandor is taller than this guy.
Just, yes, this flail.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
you hit someone and you critically hit them, ah, like that, they fall prone. Oh, my head.
No, yours not the only head that's
And I hear if there are 2 runes in it, they're the same rune. Twice a day, you can activate this rune, and it'll cast a sanctuary around you.
Colby, good.
I know it's good.
I praised this at 800 gold.
Is there any other ones?
Just flails in particular, or weapons?
Just flails in particular.
1 second. Just kind of tosses the flail.
It's like a chicken or something.
He goes, I have a whip. Or do you want a flail?
Flail.
Flail.
Oh, I know.
Flail. No, not this. Not this. Not this. What? Where'd I get this penny? Oh, wait, in my pocket. It goes in my pocket.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, your luck has changed.
Let's see. No. Give me a second, sir. I'm so sorry. Normally, I'm much more organized than this.
It's okay.
No, yes.
It's Yonder just standing there. Snake.
Where is this?
I'm a snare.
I'm just eating my caramel.
I would like to imagine.
Oh, you like caramel also?
Yes, I love caramel.
So do I.
Oh, do you want some?
Sure. Oh, thank you. He
Hold
takes
out the
one.
charge.
He. That's
I would
good.
like to imagine Tiandor has the same thought process as Tim, just.
This is good caramel. Where'd you get this? I'm gonna have to get some
Mesa Town.
Mesa Town. Oh yes. Ah, I found it. This flail right here.
My caramel brother. What store is this? I'm writing this down.
This is
Oh, where?
Morton Dom's Tomes and Wizardry.
Wait a minute. Colby, if I'm not mistaken, bring up my name there. It might get you a bit of a discount or some special privileges.
My brother
Oh, I
in
probably should have
caramel.
told you that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
Alright. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
This flail. You see the chain? It can extend up to 20 feet.
Yo, that's cool. I like
That is
that
cool.
actually.
Yeah.
It would. And when the chain's that long, it would have the thrown property, but you still have a hold of it, so you can just pull it back. The ball at the end of the flail, you can also fill it with things such as acid or oil. So when you hit it, the attack deals more damage.
That's a freaking menacing weapon.
This one is less magical, more mechanical. So it wouldn't be the 800. It would probably be more like the 500 price range.
Okay. Well, I am...
Well, for a fellow caramel brother, 350.
Oh, thank you, my brother in caramel. Would being acquaintances with Undgor Stonewise mean anything?
Undgor. Now that's a fella I can get behind. You see,
They just sound like I'm running for mayor.
you see,
You should.
my great-grandfather was a dwarf, and he's the only person here who has dwarven history. For Undgor, 250.
Are you able to take out a loan on his account?
I didn't.
Should have thought of that.
Depends on how much.
I need Tim. I need to get a loan from the Tim Bank.
Ow. What do you say, 300?
I said 250.
250? Alright.
You can pay for that right now, can't you?
No.
Wait, how much money do you have?
68 Dimodollars.
I have 410 gold.
Just,
Would you like to make a down payment? I can hold it for you.
you know what? Yes, I'll go ahead and give you what I have on me, and I'll go get the rest of the money later.
Thank you.
So here's the 68.
All right.
Thank you, my brother.
He takes the flail and puts it in his other back pocket.
He
will
turns
see you
around
later
to grab
today.
something.
I will see you later.
Caleb, he turns around to grab something. The flail whacks someone in the crotch.
I
Oh.
immediately turn around and go right back to the museum.
All right. Bruno and Makatsa, you're going to the College of Land. Roll intelligence, see if you actually can see if you understand
The Tim.
Tim's directions.
15.
That'd be intelligence
A
as
mod
much
20.
as wisdom.
Oh, you understood the directions well enough to get there. It was a little confusing at first, but you didn't take any wrong turns.
I would like to imagine I would like to imagine when they finally figured it out, Tim, all the way in the museum pond.
When they make to the College of Land,
God, I love
this
Tim.
land is very the College of Land is very the outside is very earthy in its colors. It's made from nice carved bark. Like the outside looks like carved bark, but it's stone. The entrance is like a magnificent like oak mahogany.
Mahogany, you say?
Oh
Not
my
monogamy.
Mahogany that's kind of twisted around, and like it's very nice. And the door is open, and you see like students walking in and out.
Does it? Okay, so we're gonna walk in the front, and do you see anything that looks like a front desk or?
You see in the middle. So you see there as you walk in, there are two staircases. One to the right that kind of curves, and another one to the left that kind of curves. And in the center of the room is like a giant glass dome, and inside the dome is like animals and like different types of environments and stuff. And right in front of like the glass dome, you see kind of like a front desk where there is a furbolg just kind of sitting on a chair with his legs propped up, reading a book.
Please sound like a super dude.
You can't wait. Is there a door or is it just a dome?
It's just a dome.
Okay.
There's probably an entrance somewhere, but you don't see them.
I'm gonna knock on the glass.
No, it's not inside the domes. The desk is on the outside of the dome, like in front of it.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, how can I help you?
I got a letter this afternoon, and I showed him the letter about
Ah,
the animal.
you the Bruno guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno Boss.
Let me where's the boss? Oh, okay. Master Destin will be right down in a moment.
Thank you. Am I familiar with them?
No.
Or-
You see a Leonin walk out. He has this nice, kind of like almost like vine-looking cloak. You know, it looks like it's made of leaves, but it's not. But it's like got that leafy vibe to it. And he just walks down. Yes, I am Lord Destin, or Headmaster Destin, if you prefer. You are Bruno, correct?
Yes.
Yes. I have a priority shipment from you, from Glavani, saying that your war steed is here.
Yes, I believe so.
Can't be right. Actually, it can be, because it's a giant mastiff, basically. May have to confirm, do you know the dog's name?
Yes, Captain.
Captain?
Aw.
And as you say Captain, you hear a playful bark. Alright. You can let go of Captain now. Take Captain off the leash. A giant mastiff comes up with a saddle. It's not like the size of a mastiff. It's like the size of like a hellhound, you know? It's like a giant dog. It's like the size of a Harley, basically.
Rideable too.
Like, yeah. And
Wait,
it's,
sorry.
but it's got like war armor on its legs and like a little miniature helmet on,
Aww.
and it's got a saddle on its back, and it just walks up and puts its front paws on you and just starts licking you.
Oh, so I know I'm like knocked down at this point, but I'm just gonna be like just embracing it at this point because I'm just so happy to see my
Yes,
my dog.
thank you.
My dog. Thank
Uh,
you so much for.
they said that the fee would be like, you know, paid by you guys.
Oh, of course I did.
It's only like
I
5
swear,
gold.
if anyone else
Yeah.
takes a loan out in my name.
I didn't even.
I actually have money, unlike some of these other people.
How much money do you
Hey.
I spent all my money.
have? And how much money do you have?
Undisclosed.
She's just called the rest of us, bro.
Just we're glad we could be of service. College of the Land. Yeah.
Oh, if you don't mind
Why
me
do I have
asking,
so much
who
less
was it
money
that
than
did say?
everyone
You just said
else?
it's from Glavani.
Glavani, let me see that priority package again. Thank you. Let's see.
They sent the Warhound through the mail?
No, they said not. It was not priority package. My bad. I'm used to that. It's priority like it was on the back of an animal cart. It was well cared for. It actually looked like it got a bath on the way here. I don't know how, but let's see.
Pass through a water.
Because I remember he definitely needed one.
Yes, he smelled. No offense to your dog. Let's see. Who keeps these records? These are terrible records in here.
What did you say his name was? Dustin or Destin?
Destin.
Okay.
Destun. Let's see. It was sent by. An Isaac Kander. Very sloppy handwriting. Looks orcish to me.
Yes, I remember Isaac. I'll definitely have to tell him thank you next time I see him.
Of course.
Thank you for taking care of Captain for me.
Of course. Have a lovely day.
What does Mikasa say about all this? Or
Oh, yeah, well, Mikasa is the
Hey,
reaction to
doggo.
Mikasa like smiles when you get him back, like when he tackles you and whatever, and she kind of like, it's a big dog, but she figures, you know, he seems reasonably well trained.
Dog.
Yeah,
Also,
Big
just
dog.
for further information, in case anyone here is interested, you more in particular, this is a menagerie also. We sell the animals here in case you need pets or like therapy dogs or therapy animals. Or
For the viewers,
Out of character.
Mikasha's eyes are just lit up.
No, she's called out.
Howdy.
She just looks at
Yes.
she just kind of squints
I
at him.
have one very important question.
You see?
War Walrus!
maybe.
Yeah!
This dude.
Bruno just sees Mikasa kind of squint at the
He's
Fearbolt.
not even talked to Mikasa. And he's like, you look like you need a therapy.
Now, do not worry. Do not worry. I am a licensed doctor, not of psychology, of history.
That is debatable now.
Did he just disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, he left. So in short, you're saying I can purchase a war walrus as a mount.
Maybe not immediately, but
What we're
eventually.
saying is it's a possibility.
Perhaps.
I'm getting me a war walrus. Blubbery, away!
As we walk out,
Caleb drives a war
Bruno,
walrus.
Did he just leave?
we're just gonna be
He's
like
gone.
petting and just like
He
loving.
didn't say
Oh, hey, how
He said
big? You
he
said
said
the
no.
size of a Harley. Like how?
Like
Tall.
a big
feet?
Harley. Like probably like 3 feet, 4 feet off the ground.
Like the
4
head
feet
or
off the
shoulder?
ground. The shoulder. The head's like 5 feet off the ground.
Yo, hold on. 5 feet? That's a big man.
That's as tall as Sam.
That is a tall Sam.
I'm only slightly taller than the dog.
Ah! Short people.
I am very taller than the dog.
I am very taller.
Let's see.
Cheeto?
I'm
The way you ride it is not like you stick your legs down like a horse, but you kind of like lean forward on
Yeah,
it.
kind of like a.
Like,
No, she can't.
like
have a
those
heart.
racing motorcycles you see all the time. Like
But she's
that.
gotta
Yeah,
do
that's
the.
what
No, you don't take
No,
the
I'm
dog's
not.
ears and rev it.
I'm not. No. Not my mastiff.
Emma's gonna buy herself a therapy chihuahua.
Chihuahuas are the reason people need therapy.
Therapy. Wait, hold on. I know exactly what you need to get. Therapy English Bulldog.
Y'all talk about hellhounds.
Not even bringing up the real hellhounds.
For real, for real.
But as you make your way back to wherever you're going,
Oh, okay.
Is it honestly? Is it big enough for 2 people or just the one?
probably you and a smaller person.
How tall are you?
Sorry,
5'6" is small.
I'm saying, well, I'm 6'1", so it's already taking up a lot of room.
It's probably
I was
not
like,
big
well,
enough
so
for
yeah,
two.
we'll just walk.
You have the stats for Captain, right?
I think so.
Okay.
There is no way you can hold that thing on a leash if it actually wants to run away.
No,
If that thing sees
that's
a
for
squirrel,
sure.
it's gone and you are with it.
Yeah, I got him.
Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I get an introduction to our new traveling companion? Or...
Yes, sorry. It's been a long time.
I can tell.
I thought he was lost a long time ago. This Mikasa Captain Mikasa.
Hold on, this is a 4 foot. I'm assuming what looks like a
5
mastiff. This is a 5 foot dog. It does not go.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
It's more like. Hold on.
That's what it is.
It's more like.
I would make my own dog noises on the DM.
You are a failure at dog noises.
Hey, be gentle.
No.
I mean, if your wife is an NPC,
That's like the hardest this ever. Your wife's an NPC, man.
Well, at least I'm not an anxiety-riddled mess.
Oh, jeez.
Alright,
Yeah.
I have my life together.
let's stop roasting each
Mostly.
other's characters.
I can do this all day.
I know you
Oh,
can.
we're gonna get sued.
Anyways.
So anyway, so yeah,
This
I'll
track
assume
element's
Captain just kind of he comes up to me and like sits nicely and tries to like put his like I was thinking he like puts his paw up and is trying to like want to shake your hand.
Oh, she sticks her hand out. She'll shake with him.
Shake the hand of a dog, but not a person.
Captain in his head, I demand a handshake. You will shake my hand because I am the goodest boy. My
So
master
she
says so.
like holds her hand up, flat out, palm out.
Master is
Good
the
boy.
bestest person.
I was like, no, really good boy.
See, I am the good boy.
We don't need an inner monologue.
I would love to inner monologue a dog for an entire campaign.
Inner monologue?
My dogs.
Inner mono dog.
I would love to.
Anyway,
though.
so, are you
My
heading
dog.
back to Undgor?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and head
Does
back.
Undgor allow dogs in his museum?
No, it has a distinct no pets clause.
But we
Priceless artifacts. I'm sorry, I ain't risking it.
I'm not gonna care.
He can reside in Tim's pond.
I am not gonna care. He's sticking with me.
No, he's outside.
As you go to the
He's
door,
outside.
Tim looks through. Ah, yes. Dog. Dog can stay with me.
Yes, he can stay in Tim's pond. Tim's
Tim's room is like foresty jungle, you know. Yes, Tiondor?
Did I get to the museum first?
Yes.
This man will
Is
steal the
Undgor
gold.
awake yet?
It's about 1:30. Not yet.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, Tiondor. You can take the dog up to my room.
Thank
Don't
you.
let Undgor know. Yes, Tim. I mean, Tiondor.
Tim.
I speak to myself sometimes.
Could you perhaps get me some money from Undgor's account?
That's fraud.
Odd. I just need a couple dollars.
Like 1 gold?
You know, no. One exact number 88.
188 gold.
I'll pay him back. I got him. Actually, you know what? I got him that fang sword.
I'll ask. I'll go wake him up early.
Thank you.
What?
Oh no.
You are waking a dad up early.
Yes, and he's the butler. He can.
Tim can.
He opens the doors, takes the shot of like alcohol he poured together,
Doesn't
it
even
on-
describe what it is. Just alcohol.
just puts it under your nose, a quick whiff, and it's strong.
As he falls out of bed. What?
He didn't.
Oh, hi, Tim.
He didn't splash this on your face. Are you up?
No, I'm asleep.
do
Makatsu
not
looks up
appreciate
as she
father
hears the
humor.
thud.
You do not appreciate father humor. Unfortunate for you, I appreciate it greatly.
The snake
He,
wants to
he
alone.
stands up in like a sleep robe.
Tion-
Tightens the belt.
Tiondor would like alone.
I'm gonna have a cup of water first.
He pulls out the cup of water.
Thaned you, Tim.
Just
He walks.
acid on him.
He
I
walks.
know his routines.
He's drinking his water, and he walks to Tion, and he's like walking at Tiondor. It looks like
I have an
initially
important
what?
question for him. Anytime Tim gets anything like that where it's not specified he has it, does his arm just pop into his shell and pop out?
Yes.
Yes, he does now.
Yes.
Yeah! God, I love Tim!
I love Tim.
Anyway, as he walks, and it looks like he's walking towards Tiondor, and he's drinking his water cup.
Mr. Museum Rat.
1 second. He walks past. As he finishes his first water cup, he gets a second one. You want a loan?
Yes.
How much?
188.
Tim, what are my bank account numbers?
Fresh.
I like to imagine he's wearing aviator shades. Fresh.
Your accounts are currently in saving over 1,000,
Alright.
in spending
Broke.
20.
Luckily, I keep 410 gold on my person. He sort of, like turns on his heels to look at Tiondor. So you need 188 gold for what?
A weapon.
That is not specific.
A foil.
That's a little more specific. That means keep going, Tiondor.
A special foil. I'll show you what it does when I get back.
Tell
How
him.
about you just tell me what it
I
does?
said, tell him about who.
It's what?
Well, he he knew the guy.
That's the magic shop guy.
Oh! Why didn't you just say so? Is he keeping a hold for you?
Yeah.
Great. You can earn up the money yourself.
Are you serious? I let you
No,
keep that.
I'm Dad.
I let you keep that fang sword.
Willingly. And I gave you an entire bottle of caramel wine, essentially. Do you know how much that costs?
How much?
Tim, how much does a bottle of caramel wine cost?
If I look carefully at my records, 11 gold.
11 gold.
Oh, wow. Now that I know it's so cheap, I'll be buying it more often. But anyway,
There's a good shop down the street, actually, if you'd like to go there.
I don't have any money on it.
Oh.
I put it all down on this wet flail.
Alright, listen. I'm not gonna buy you the flail.
Why?
Because you can wait and earn the money yourself.
Oh my God! You're not my dad.
I'm not, and I'm not a bank either.
I don't know. You seem pretty
Yeah, we
determined to
look
have
like
adopted
we're
us.
the bank. 6 stories. You got a butler over there.
Tim is a valued butler and member of my family.
I'm not
I love you, Tim.
saying anything bad about Sir
I
Turtle.
tolerate you.
Sir Turtle. That's,
I will take that.
I like that.
Alright, but I am not a
Sir
bank.
Turtle.
My money is my own, honestly. So you can earn up the money yourself. But, I will pay you 1 gold per, no, I will not pay you 1 gold. I will pay you certain amounts of gold, depending on what you do for me.
What do you want me to do?
You're giving Undgor an allowance.
Yep.
Stop
And
turning
you
this
say you
into-
haven't adopted
I'm
him.
not becoming your child.
Oh, you don't have a you don't have a choice with adoption, buddy.
Makratz is rifling around in the study, and she was like, Undgor, are these adoption papers?
I am Seek. My real name is Bruce
even-
Wayne, and I will adopt your kids.
Do I have a legal identity?
You do now.
I guess technically you would have like identification papers.
You're my son, boy.
I don't even...
I can't reach.
No, that's not a high five. That's a raised hand.
Yes.
Can Makratz be rifling around the study?
That's a DM's question. Oh, the door's locked. So you have to get past that first.
Also, yeah, during
Or
all
have
this,
Tim.
does Captain sense anything? Growl? Because he has the advantage on like certain perception rolls.
What would he be sensing?
Tim. The sheer power of Tim. His true form.
Maybe. Not right now.
Okay.
I would imagine Tim's room is overwhelmingly Tim and fresh smelling. But anyway, I will pay you a certain amount for things you do for me.
What amount?
Depends on the thing.
What things do you want me to do?
Well, if you're playing hand over artifacts when we go treasure hunting, I will pay you an equivalent value for the artifact. Or at least a value we can discuss and agree on. If, for instance, you help Tim around the house, I'll give you a gold per thing you do.
Would you like to dust this cup?
I'm not doing 188 things in this stupid 6-story house.
Actually, the house is only 2 stories.
I hate you. Tell you what, I'll trade you
Trade me what?
this shiny rope.
What is this shiny rope he's showing me? This is a suit of golden shadow.
Yeah,
It's not a rope.
Shiny robe.
Oh, I heard rope. Sorry.
So did I.
you're stupid.
Roll a history check on the suit.
Okay.
I want to know if it's history because I have no real use for this on myself. Alright.
Cool.
Alright.
It's achievement by rogue.
You're...
Yeah. 9. Can I roll one more time?
No.
Oh.
Here's what you get.
It's a robe.
No. There are symbols on it that you recognize from the possibly alleged Guild of Killers.
I would like to roll an intelligence check to decipher the symbols.
Okay.
12.
You recognize one of their infamous catchphrases, glory and a glorious death.
How much was that? How much was that flail you're looking at?
Equivalent
How
price.
much was that flail you're looking at?
188.
And how much did you pay for it already?
68.
Oh wait, I severely underestimated my money. I have 710 gold.
188 is what it's been paid down to.
So there's 188 left, and you have paid 68 of that.
Yes.
Undgor, how much is that?
This?
No, how much is it total?
250.
250 total. Great. Wonderful. He hands you enough for the full suit and for what you've spent. I will be taking this.
Thanks.
This, Tim, take it to the basement. Belongs in a museum.
Oh my
And Sam's not here to say it.
Yeah, I know. Sam missed the one thing he wanted to do.
We can put this up. It's not like magical. You don't have to like put it to the basement.
Well, he wants. He doesn't. Okay. He doesn't quite know fully what it is. Think about it. He didn't roll that great, so he needs to study it some more.
We didn't roll Arcana or anything. You just rolled History and Intelligence.
That's yours now.
He hasn't.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying.
Let's say he hasn't figured out. Like he doesn't know if this is a one-of-a-kind item, which would need to be protective, or if it's.
So you said you paid me the money for the robe.
He
and
paid you 250.
250. Okay. So I have $68. Let's go.
Are you going back to the store like immediately?
Yes.
He charges past it.
What are you doing? You said you were rifling through the
Thanks,
study. The
Museum.
door
No,
would be locked.
it was more or less a
Thank
joke.
you, Undgor.
I guess she's just kind of
We
like wandering
can do
around,
business like that.
We could do lots of business. Keep
Looking.
this up.
looking
Okay.
at all the artifacts and stuff.
I like the sound of that.
She beat everybody else to the grand tour. She's just sort of wandering the museum.
What are you doing, Bruno, right now?
Probably in Tim's room playing with Captain.
I'm eating the lunch I missed. What's for lunch?
Steak.
Ooh, right when he gets to the bottom step, the Undgor whoops around on fun.
Did I hear snake? Steak.
No, not snake.
I have to expect one time for Tim to serve an unidentified soup that he has not told us what it is yet. And when someone asks what it is, he deadpan looks at them. Turtle soup.
Lord, do it.
Please.
After a
serves the
nice
soup.
steak lunch, because it's about like what 2 in the afternoon. Everyone does everyone join for the
Yeah.
steak lunch?
What's the sides?
Got a lot of potatoes, more potatoes.
Are they finally stewed?
Yes.
Yes! The holy trinity of potatoes!
And on the side of that was more beans. The beans are now gone for the day.
Can I ask for, wait, hold on. Tim, for the next meal, can we have some asparagus? Grilled, please.
Perhaps. I'll see what we have in the stores.
What? Wait, hold on.
Okay,
What skill? Wait, what
okay,
skill
can
does Tim lack? Are there any skills that Tim lacks?
No.
Medicine.
Or is this does he really? Is this
Insight check. No, I'm kidding.
I want to insight Tim on his medicine joke.
I mean, with his turtle shell, you wouldn't really need to know it.
Yeah.
This
Can
man
we
is
like say that like
power.
I asked for Tim to bring up some food for.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go down
Okay.
because so far Undgor still doesn't know about the dog.
So,
No, Tim's room is his own room. If he lets an animal in there, it's fine.
Okay.
I have no power over Tim.
Tim.
Correction, I have a lot of power over Tim.
Tim stands up and he says, "So, I hear you're going on certain quests very soon.
Yes.
Would it be wise for people without a healer to stack up on health potions from the local alchemy shop?"
But I'm not without a healer.
Well, some of us
Oh,
would be.
Yeah.
For listeners.
No context.
Never mind, no context.
It's like, no! Context forbidden!
Anyway,
Undgor's horrified by the lack of healer.
because
Either that or it's within reach
because-
of snacky.
Master Undgor and Jeffrey, who is probably still asleep right now, or robbing someone,
He's
I'm
not in the
sure.
basement.
Have you checked the basement?
Tim moves at like full monk speed down the stairs.
After about 5 minutes, he comes back up. We're good.
Tim, why do you look angry?
He does the full speed outlast sweep of the bottom floor, just all through the bottom.
Just, Jeffrey was snooping around the basement last night. I stopped him.
Thank you, Tim. How about you take a lovely day off sometime soon?
Do we notice the pause?
Yes.
Mikasa kind of gives him a weird look, but
Yeah.
doesn't
Bruno
say
does-
anything.
Will I pick up
Bruno
on
does
that?
the same.
Perception.
Someone that's 19.
Oh god, that's 23.
You noticed that they kind of picked up on your paws and...
Questions?
What is in your basement?
History, of course.
I'd like to roll an insight check.
Insight.
Ah, I didn't lie.
That is true, but still, they can roll
Okay.
an insight.
My roll was not great, so.
I got a
Yours-
12.
Yeah, I got
Okay. 12.
12. He's a hard guy to read, but you think. He's not lying, you don't think.
I can take you down there if you would like.
Maybe. We still haven't had that tour.
Oh yes, my actual history I have displayed, and my art.
I'm more interested in what's down in your basement. You seem very hesitant to show anyone.
What is in the basement is, okay, I have paid great money to have illusionists replicate what certain items look like, because I find them too valuable, or potentially too dangerous, to be placed on actual display. My basement is where I store said items.
If you're dangerous, why don't you turn them into government of some sort, or military?
Sorry, that was Tim laughing out loud.
When does the government use the power that they have to actually help people?
You see Bruno kind of like gets a kind of a ting at that just from the interaction from before. Like,
I think I will keep the history I acquired to myself and on display for others to learn from mistakes of the past.
noble.
How you doing, Undgor?
The steak's pretty good.
Thanks.
Anyway, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go pick up my.
You would not
flip.
like to stay for dessert?
What's for dessert?
Caleb, since I have magic ice boxes that keep things at a perfectly chilled temperature, I'm assuming I have the possibility to have ice cream.
Maybe.
Well, I just offer dessert. So, yes or no?
Cheesecake.
Ooh, just as good. What kind of cheesecake?
Cheese cheesecake.
No toppings or just cheesecake?
Just cheesecake.
New York
Alright.
style.
What's New York?
Have you ever had?
True.
Have you ever had it? What would it be called? Not New York style cheesecake. What would it be equivalent of that be here?
Probably
What?
the capital, right? I mean,
Yeah, capital cheesecake. Gilvani cheesecake.
Actually, I like the sound of capital cheesecake. That just
yeah,
sounds
capital
good.
cheesecake sounds cool.
Capital cheesecake, Undgor.
What is cheesecake?
Why don't you try? and
Tim,
find
can
out?
you whip up a caramel sauce for the cheesecake?
Already done.
Does he do his little?
God, I love Tim!
God, I love Tim. So Tim, of course, gets the slices of the cheesecake, brings them out, and only for Undgor, puts on the caramel dressing.
Thank you, Sir Turtle.
Would you happen to have a tea of some sort?
Let Tim have tea.
What kind
Wait,
of
does he have his own tea garden in his room?
Probably. What kind of tea
Captivated.
you're looking for?
Something
He has a tea tap
sweet
and
and light.
It's not popping.
Tea.
Thank you.
God, I love Tim. Emma, how many shots are we at?
Oh, I stopped counting. Can we have a shot counter when this video releases?
That'd be kind of cool. I know it's a little more than PG, but that would be kind of cool.
In the bottom corner.
I'll keep the counter of God, I love Tim's.
And for the adult audience, they know what
The
it
Tim
means.
counter.
The Tim counter.
God, I love Tim.
God. Okay.
I love
What are you rolling for, Anna?
My luck may be running out.
Got nothing but bad rolls.
So, what does Undgor think of the cheesecake with caramel sauce?
This is delicious!
Makatsa, like,
Yeah, Bruno flinches a little bit.
both Bruno and Makatsa are like,
I just completely, after the first bite.
Before I clear the tour, I have to go to my study, by the way.
Okay. After the first bite, I toss the fork to the side, grab the whole thing, and down it goes.
Before,
Makatsa slides her
I have
plate
it.
towards him.
I want to
Is
make
there any more caramel?
where are you going? Where are you
my
going?
study. I have to read my letter.
Ah, yes. As you're on your way to the study, Tim hears a at the front door.
Tim, can you get that?
Yes. He goes down. As you go into the study and you pick up the letter, it's a letter from your son,
Mm-hmm.
the tiefling.
The tiefling. My daughter's a Goliath.
Yes. It's your son says, "Dear father, I have switched colleges from the College of Lore to the College of Hunt. I hope you do not mind."
So, am I visible in the study?
You probably have your door open real quick.
Yeah,
just to
but
look
that's
at
what I
it.
mean. Am I visible? Can
If
they see
anyone's
me?
looking at you, yeah, but like,
Can they all see me?
I don't know if it is anyone looking at
Is
him.
it studied by Tim's?
No. His study would be like,
Tim's is in the 6th floor.
he's in the fifth.
Before he walks out of that dining room, I'm gonna ask if he needs anything from the store or whatever. Just ask. if he needs
Tim, are we running low on anything?
Health potions.
I had a Tim joke, but never mind. Why do I need health potions, Tim?
Exploring.
I have a group with a cleric in it.
Fair enough. Rope.
We're splitting up. You know that, right?
Actually, you wouldn't. He's
I about to say I
actually-
wouldn't. I was asleep.
Oh, right.
I was sleeping off my
Do
hangover.
we even know we're splitting up yet? We haven't really had any division on the
That is true.
subject.
But as you read the letter, it's the father
I am
of...
switched to the College of the Hunt.
Do we hear him reading aloud from his office?
Do you read out loud?
No, he reads, He reads in his head, of course, like a normal human being.
Well, it's a dad. Don't dad read? No.
Oh, no, hold on. I'm sorry. He extends his arms to full length, sort of squints his eyes, and puts his head back with his leaning glasses on.
But, it says, I know you wanted me to follow in your footsteps and be a lore wizard, but I found my calling as a... And the last part seems a bit smudged, so all you make out is something hunter.
He proceeds to begin to tilt backwards and pass out.
Do we hear that, bud?
Yes.
I run to the office.
Yeah, I run as well.
Well, his arms are still extended straight. He's still gripping the paper.
I'm like right behind them, I guess.
Mr. Museum Man!
You see Mr. Museum Man on the floor with the paper.
Ow.
Undgor, you alright?
I like.
Makatsu slaps him. Actually, wait, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
I would
No,
like
she
to
doesn't.
imagine Tim slides in with...
Tim's still downstairs.
No, I like to imagine Tim slides up the stairs with the alcohol mixture in his hand, ready to awaken.
He doesn't, but...
Makatsu like has her hand cocked back, but she stops. She's like,
I like tap his face a couple times.
With your
That
plus
wakes him
6
up.
strength mod?
You don't have to roll, you just kind of like aggressively tap him.
I wasn't trying. Oh my
But you still got the...
Okay.
Come on.
I need to go to the College of the Hunt.
What, huh? I'm sorry?
He stands up. Are you like kind of crowded together?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I
He
think
tries to like wiggle between you guys. Excuse me, pardon, out of the way.
What?
I have business.
should I roll a strength check against that? Because I'm kind of, I'm 80. Well, you're small. You're small. I forgot you're like 90 pounds. So even Makatsu's
he
like.
also just like grab me by my collar.
I
Wait, I'm not even wearing a shirt.
I grab your shoulder.
I'm in my night robe.
I grab your shoulder. Your shoulder. I'm not tearing off your clothes.
Case moment.
That is the case.
Hey, what?
Why are you in such a rush?
I have to go to the College of the Hunt. My son's there.
Well, shouldn't you put on some actual clothes first?
That is a very good idea.
Here.
He rushes to the master bedroom and quickly gets changed.
I'll meet you at the door. We'll swing by the store, and then we'll go to the college.
That
You
we
see,
will.
Tim walk up. Sir, we
I am
may...
about to remove my pants. Please be quick.
Sir,
Thank you, Tim.
yes. We may
Oh, Tim
have...
covered his eyes, listeners.
We have a situation at the door.
What would the situation be?
We have not the authorities, but a hunter of some sort looking for something.
Oh God.
He leans out as he's like putting on his shirt. What
Are
kind
you
of
dressed,
hunter?
sir?
I'm wearing my pants.
Oh, good, thank you. What kind of hunter? I don't know. They're wearing all black.
Would you like a
A
string?
tax collector! Oh no!
Theodore, Tim, would you care to accompany me, flanking me by both shoulders?
Sure.
Wait, how tall is Tim, Caleb?
Tim's probably like 9 foot.
Is
Oh,
it really?
jeez, Louise.
And then,
Well, hold on. Is that 9 foot where?
Turtles are huge.
They
oh,
are.
Is that
they're
9
like
foot?
short, like stonky.
Is that 9 foot where his head is, or where the top of his shell is?
Is he like hunched over?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's
Like a
standing
dog.
straight, he's like 9 foot tall.
Oh wow. Dang.
Dang.
Tim is huge.
Undgor feels small.
Undgor never.
But as you go to the front door, you open it, and you see this big, muscly half-dwarf. He's got like tattoos all over his shaven head. He's got like the stereotypical really long beard. He's like 6 foot, stocky, and he's wearing like all black plate.
Can I help you?
Are you Undgor?
Stonewise, correct.
I'm here to inform you about your son.
Daddy's passing out again.
No, wait!
Do
He
not
grabs
call
him
yourself
by the
that.
shirt. You're not passing
Wait,
out.
hold on. I said Tim and Undgor were flanking me by the back. They just like grab me and just push me back.
And the guy
standing.
grabs him. Your son's fine. He's joined the Blood Hunters.
That's not fine. That's not fine at all. So I have a +2 strength mod. Would you reasonably be able to like kind of lift this man a little, or at least be stronger than I would far look at 90 pounds?
You're able to like kind of like shove him and move him, but he's like in plate, you know? So he's surprised, but
You are taking him out.
he grabs your hands and with his like +3 strength, a little bit stronger, just kind of... No. He's an adult. He can do what he wants.
Technically, this guy has no jurisdiction to do anything. He's just some rando dude that showed up at the door.
I just thought it
Was
would
that
be
Undgor?
a courtesy to let you know that your son has joined the Blood Hunters. And more in particularly,
That's right.
the werewolf hunting of the Blood Hunters.
No, it's too dangerous. Do you know what I do for a living? I do simple paperwork.
I can
Ignore
see
the
that.
sword on my hip.
Hmm.
I do simple paperwork. I don't need my son in danger. Where is he?
Gone. He left on his first mission 2 days ago.
Where's his first mission?
First mission. He pulls out this paper map. Let's see, if I remember correctly. You're not gonna like it.
I'm already not gonna like it. It cannot be that much worse.
He's going to Restus Island.
I significantly like it even less.
My
Alright,
friend's
I'm
just watching
chartering
this
a
like a
ship.
particularly interesting tennis match.
Undgor, I will pay you 400 gold to accompany me.
Okay.
Dude, come on. River Roots. Rita comes up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on.
You haven't discussed this with Undgor yet, though, have you?
No, they have.
They
Oh, they
discussed
okay,
it.
I didn't know if that was in character out.
I don't know. Oh man.
Oh man.
The dilemma has fallen on me completely now. What the hell?
We could use your muscle to get rid of Riddle Man.
Are you actually here saying this to me?
Yes.
We're all in the entrance hall. We're all seeing what's going on.
What? We'll go to the store first. We'll figure this out after.
He's like, give me time to think, give me time to think, give me time to think.
I need it.
Where'd you go with this?
Your son is very capable of taking care of himself. He went with 3 other blood hunters.
I was very capable of taking care of myself on my first mission. And I know how that went for me.
First mission, were you a hunter?
No, I was not a hunter. I went excavating once. I ran into an issue.
What kind of issue is going on?
The issue would be about 6 feet tall, furry, and very angry. It's called your mother.
Wow, that's harsh.
I can't believe of all my jokes, that one gets Anna. Editing.
Was that Alex or Undgor saying that?
That was Undgor making the
So
jab.
I'm gonna talk to the black plate mail guy now.
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing now?
What am I doing?
Yeah, you're going back to college or whatever, right?
No, I'm going on a mission.
Where?
Shaded Darkwood.
Okay, have fun.
Where is that? Oh, it's entire area. I was looking for a specific name.
I got several reports of werewolves terrorizing villages.
Well, that sounds pretty important.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well,
I just thought it'd be a common courtesy.
Out of
sorry,
out of character, werewolves seem to be an awfully big problem around here.
Yes, they
it's
are.
the shaded Darkwood.
No, I mean, are they a problem across the whole island?
Mostly the Darkwood, and a little bit on Restus Island.
Tundra Pine, would they be werebears?
Maybe.
Ooh, that sounds cool. Thank you for telling
Sorry,
us,
random-
mister. You should be off on your missions now.
Yes.
Sorry,
Luckily, I
random
got my. He
question.
pulls out his silver blade. This right here.
Lovely.
No,
Sword's
I'll
not
be
the
on my
best
way.
For a weapon.
Mikatsu's giving
Good
Bruno
for
the like.
killing were creatures.
It's malleable. Do you carry a steel sword as well?
Yes, I do.
Do you think something's going on? Bruno Makata.
Okay.
I can't make the joke!
Alex.
The viewers know it.
I'm just gonna like grab Ungor's shoulder. I will be back. You set up the ship and whatever you need to do. Okay.
Shit, I have to charter a course.
That's
You
what
know-
I'm saying.
If you're looking for a ship, the closest ship is Verdan.
How is the closest ship Verdun? We are literally on like part of the the biggest jutting piece of the you know what? Never mind.
If you're looking for the safest passage, I meant to say Verdan. Both
Safest
sides,
passage?
both sides of the river are controlled by pirates.
You know, I seem to think forgot about pirates. How little we get invaded. You really would think we would invade a school district more.
Yes, you would think.
And get wimpy kids for their ships?
To be fair, I came out well.
Have a nice day.
I am disgusted by the both of you.
The half dwarf walks off.
I've left by this point.
Okay, out of curiosity, just random curiosity. What kind of dwarf? What kind of half dwarf was he?
Half
He's like
dwarf.
a hill dwarf, mountain dwarf,
Whatever the strong constitution ones
mountain.
are. Yeah, mountain dwarfs.
Well, actually, hill dwarf.
Well,
have
half
this.
mountain dwarf.
Hill dwarfs have like
He was half, not half human actually. He was a
orc.
half elf, half dwarf.
I
Pretty
forgive this.
opposite
I
sides
forgive
of
this
the
man a
spectrum there.
little bit for this fellow kinship of being Mr. Worldwide. So I am going to prepare myself for a quick little journey down to Verdan. Bleh, sorry.
Tiandor, do you go back to the general shop?
Yes, or the magic shop.
Yeah, we'll get magic shop, my bad. Alright, you enter.
Hey man,
Oh, hey, how's it going?
I got the money for the flail.
You do?
Yeah, it's right here.
That was quick.
I just Undgor, very generous.
Yes, Undgor is a nice man. Nice man. So remaining 188.
There you go.
All right. He. 1 second. I don't know where I put it. Let me find it real quick.
Oh no.
Supposed to be on hold.
He looks around. Then he. Wait. It's in my butt pocket.
Which butt pocket?
Here you go.
Does he whack
Thanks.
himself in the head again?
And
Thank you.
Hannah.
His assistant.
My fingers, you have no idea what it's like putting it on.
Alex.
No, I just have cut hands.
Caleb, it says +1 flail. Is that +1 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And damage.
and damage. So what are Makatsa and Bruno doing after they hear
Let's say
this?
he's
At the
I'm
magic
actually
shop.
going to stop by the magic shop as well to see if there's any spells I can purchase. I'll
Okay.
copy down.
Okay, that was weird, right?
I mean, something's going on.
That was very odd. Although, I suppose we should let him keep his secrets. And
Fair.
she kind of.
Is
Wait,
Tim
this-
overhearing this? They're in like the lobby of my house.
Tim
I-
Hazel.
Tim.
That's not unsettling.
I assume like they like ran off and Makatsa
Yeah.
and Bruno are at least like still like at the front, like
Yeah.
front entrance.
And Tim's probably standing there just kind of listening. He doesn't really care, but if you tried something, he might care.
I don't think they're going to test Tim.
No.
No.
Tim is apparently
No.
a 9-foot alligator snapping toward him. Are you kidding? I see that man in an alley.
Or
Take
at
my
the,
money.
Or at
Take
the
my
bottom
money.
of a dark stairway.
It's like my thief that tried to intimidate me.
Again, he's literally a horror movie antagonist that became a good guy. He can and will send you to the wall.
I don't know what to think of it, but yeah, I guess if he has secrets, might as well let him deal with it.
He might just be really worried about his son. He does seem to be quite a family man.
Maybe so.
I have made a wholesome character by accident. I'm good at this.
But even as she says it, like, it's pretty obvious on her face that she doesn't quite believe that.
Thank you for ruining my dream.
Well, not that you're not a family man, but that she doesn't quite believe it's just. It's just worry.
She doesn't believe the
It's
entire
all about
front.
family.
Moving on. So does he walk in the magic shop while I'm in there?
Yes, as you're making the purchase. Hey! Oh, Undgor! How's it going?
It's going good.
Okay.
I need
Oh, hey.
not the member character's name. Hold on. I want to make sure this is the same person. You actually never gave me his name. You only gave me the name of the shop.
Yeah, what's the name on the shop?
Morton Dunn.
Mortendom.
Oh, it's his name. I thought it was
Yeah.
like a shop name that came up with.
Mhm.
Okay. Morton! Which means
Just Mort, just Mort.
Mort! My good friend. I'm going on an adventure.
I can see that. What for? How's your son doing? College of Lore, huh? Huh? Just like you?
I put my hand
I bet
behind
you're proud of
him as like a safety net.
No, College of the Hunt.
Blood
Blood
Hunters.
Hunters.
Oh.
Werewolf.
Oh.
I'm having a great
We're
day.
not
How's
here.
yours?
Lovely, actually. I sold this fine snake man this flail.
I just
He knows you, evidently.
He does. He's a good friend.
Cool.
He's a great friend.
Thanks, Undgor.
Now, I have several questions.
Yes.
1.
2. Sorry.
I
You hear a
appreciate
distant
that.
voice call 3.
Well, I just have some questions first. 1.
Yes.
I have 460 gold on me.
Yes.
And I just realized I made a promise to give somebody 400 of it, so never mind. I
Yes.
told Undgor that if he helped me find my son, I would give him 400 gold.
Yes.
So I only have 60 gold to work with right now.
Yes.
What can that get me?
What you looking for?
Theoretically, if you were to tier the magical spells and a wizard's repertoire, I would be looking for a 2nd level spell under the price range of 60 gold. Preferably something that can do damage.
That ain't gonna get you much.
Tell you what, I'm a businessman. So we'll work something out here in terms of the
Why
payment.
are you going into like your businessman voice?
That's what it sounds like.
Tiondor.
He switched up from Undgor to puts on a suit and tie. Listen, buddy,
Undgor is a businessman.
he's just a
He
very
has-
violent
He
businessman.
knows how this sorts of things work.
He is the
He's
businessman.
experienced it. Moving on. We'll work something out with the money later. You can use your whole fund for whatever right now.
You're a good man, too. A very good man. Now, 460. 2nd level. What can that get me? I'm thinking 1 cantrip, 1 second level spell.
That might get you something depending on the cantrip. As you look through, we'll go back to
Colby.
Guru and
Can I
Makatsa,
use your
see if they're
seat,
doing
look through
anything
stuff?
with the
Next time.
information they think they've gathered.
I do have a bad habit of being curious, so
A habit might get you burnt.
I call for
Oh.
Captain.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Caleb. You make me a little happier today.
Captain, do you want to do some, have our own tour of the place? We'll go, Nakata. Yes? What do you say about doing some exploring of our own?
I say we'd better be very careful to avoid the turtle.
The turtle apparently hears all, though. I don't know if you can avoid the turtle. I would like to imagine anytime they turn a corner, when they're just out of shot, Tim is just standing there.
Right now,
Goes off.
Tim has walked away and is doing his chores around the house. So if you want to do something quietly, stealth.
So what you're saying is, you better hope you don't mess up that stealth check. Or else you're gonna see boom. Wait, how does he get around the house so fast?
Monk.
Oh, true.
He's basically a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, so yeah,
Yes, I accidentally made. What?
Technically Donnie.
No, he's actually closer to
Probably Roth, maybe?
No, there was a specific turtle. I can't remember its name. He was the 5th turtle of the sort. He was actually an alligator snapping turtle. He was like huge. I think his name's Spike. Don't quote me on that.
Anyway, so are you all exploring?
I
Yes.
guess so.
What you exploring? Where you starting?
Clearly neither of them want to say it out loud.
The basement.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Face one.
Bunch of snoopers for real.
I offer you to stay in my house, and this is what you do.
Hey, call it being having a history with issue with trusting people.
Hey.
We'll walk by and Captain's gonna be sniffing around, seeing what he can see.
Wouldn't they have to
Or
roll like
smell.
disadvantage? They have like a 5-foot dog loudly going sniffing for everything.
But advantage for sniffing because it's an animal.
No, I meant stealth.
It depends. What's the stealth on the dog? Does it have a stealth? In
It's
the armor it's wearing is
a
leather, not.
+4 to stealth.
Oh wow.
Oh, dang, okay.
Never mind, I stand corrected. Forget I said anything.
So yeah, you would roll stealth for you and Captain, and you would just roll stealth for yourself.
So it's 18 for myself and a 10 for Captain.
24.
Makatz has obviously done this before.
Crunk?
No. But what'd you get for yourself?
Myself was 18.
Oh no.
And for Captain?
10.
You two are pretty stealthy, Captain.
You should have gone.
However, Tim would roll enough on perception that he hears Captain, but assumes it's just Captain being Captain. Because, you know, it's a dog exploring, like, this giant mansion.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more suspicious if you didn't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's like,
Wait, Tim
where's the
doesn't hear
dog?
Captain. Tim stands up.
Wait a minute.
Does something.
So our new goal is to roll mid-range stealth for
I'm
Captain.
honestly just imagining that they're peacefully kind of stealthing along,
You're like,
complete with like if there's water nearby, kind
You
of
make
shaking
it.
a little.
You make it to the door of the basement, and it's locked.
So now multiple locks on it.
do we want to though? I mean, now.
Can your dog sense anything?
Perception. It's smelling, so advantage, right?
8!
You can tell that Captain smells something. You don't know what, but something, and it's got him on edge. Like,
Yeah.
not growling, but kind of like the interesting, like, something's down there.
Would we be able to roll animal handling to sort of not figure out what the smell is, but maybe like the nature of the smell, like if it's something that he'd be like frightened of, or something like he'd be.
Hannah, roll. I'm burning my bad. Roll. Animal handling advantage because it's your animal.
Thankfully, it's advantage.
Yeah, I'll say.
Where's animal handling in this one? 22 to animal handling.
You can tell that it bothers Captain a lot. Not like semi-aggressive, like, you know, like Captain's in a very, very defensive stance right now.
Mm-hmm. Something's got him on edge, but I don't want to assume anything terrible, because as far as I know, he seems like a nice guy.
Are we done snooping now?
Probably. Maybe just ask him what's going on before we make any rash assumptions.
Seems wisest.
Well, what do you want to do now? The guys are out, and she's quick to say the other guys are out to, are out shopping. What do we want to do?
Well, Captain was eager to get back. And you can see that, like, she kind of tripped on the word. She was, like, thinking about something else. And, didn't really get a chance to look at pets, though that did catch my interest.
Very true. Why not? Let's go do some pet shopping. For yourself.
Yeah. As you all go back to the College of the Land, we go to... I'm so sorry.
Yes, he joined us!
Undgor, who is shopping for his spells.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you interested in?
Well, Mort, I have found 3 spells. One at the theoretical level of, let's call it cantrip, for its ability to be cast an unlimited amount of times.
Yeah.
The next at its ability of first level,
Yeah.
and then second level. Now, for the first level spell, I of course would love Shield,
Shield's always helpful.
since I actually never took it. I kind of feel like an idiot if I'm not gonna lie.
You are very idiotic at some points, but you're the stupid smartest man I know.
Don't steal my lines. I say that to Sam all the time.
Fine, you're the stupidest smartest man I know.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'll take whatever semblance of a compliment I can get, to be honest.
Alright.
Then, for my next thing, I would like to take the Booming Blade cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
No comment.
It's a booming blade, my dude.
Mort just became 30% cooler. And after that, most expensive one, at second level, I would like to take Shadow Blade.
Shadow blade.
Shadow Blade.
I know a lot of blood hunters that pay a lot for that spell.
Maybe don't mention those right now.
I know, I'm just bringing that up, I'm sorry.
Yes, of course. I am a polite and respectful person.
I'll give you
Snake.
the discount if
Who needs a
If
creepy pet?
you put that picture of my great-great-grandfather in your museum. He was a dwarf.
Do you have the portrait finished yet?
Yes.
Deal.
450 gold.
450, thank you.
And the portrait in your museum.
And the portrait in my museum. Ah! He is a hideous dwarf.
I know. Looks kind of like you. No, I'm kidding.
One word and I will send you to the roof.
I just gave you these.
I'm kidding,
spells.
Mort. I'm kidding.
Oh, Pascal's back if you need someone to enchant.
Really? I'll have to come see him. What is Pascal's gender?
Him.
Him. I'll have to come see him sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your services. I have to get back to my museum to prepare for a trip. Now, on their little dog hunt, they seem to have forgotten that I have advantage in smell. So I walk in.
We
since
don't know
there have been, I know. But since there has been dog
Are you
traces-
actually saying this out loud?
Yeah, why not?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I should be character. I thought you meant for the audience to hear. I didn't know you meant that. No, he's just saying that in loud.
Okay.
No, once he gets back to his museum, though,
Perception.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Good lord. That would have been funny.
Oh, that's a 19.
Uh-oh.
Your keen senses.
Dog.
What?
You knew that Captain was here, but you
Yeah.
only known that Captain was in Tim's room. You, since you're really good at this, you're like you track it down.
Mm-hmm.
Roll survival real quick.
I don't have survival, so a wisdom work.
Yeah, wisdom.
Am I still following?
Oh, what do you imagine just, what are you doing?
That's pretty much what I'm at right now. Like, what
Oh, that's a 4.
Mm.
Wait, I have survival checks with advantage? I mean, wisdom? That's...
Wait, I was about to say yes. Make it with advantage because it's your own house, your own territory. You can kind of tell what's going on.
Alright,
here.
15.
Okay, yeah. You see that there's a paw print, like a singular paw print, right next, like onto the rug next to the door to the basement. But Nothing of the door has been tampered with, but there's a strong scent of the dog right there.
So have they left without Captain?
No, you left
No.
with Captain, right?
Yeah, we left with
Yeah,
him.
with Captain.
Okay, so
Not leaving that dog behind
I'll
again.
need to have a chat with them when they get back.
What happened?
They took their dog out, which this is a no pets policy place, but I will let them take it up to Tim's room because Tim's room is his own property.
What dog?
Captain, he's been here for a little while.
You
He,
see
he was
Chen
in
come
Tim's
down.
room.
Have you seen Captain?
He's out with the girls. Well, the girl and the boy. There was also a paw print by the basement door, Tim.
I'm sorry, sir. I was doing the chores around
It's
the house.
fine. For once, he actually does kind of look menacing with his back mostly to everyone. It's fine, Tim. We'll just talk.
Sir, don't do anything rash. Don't go too hard on them, sir.
I would never.
They're only curious.
He begins walking.
It's natural.
He begins
to be
taking the
curious.
staircase up to the his floor to go to the study. Just send them up here when they get here. I wish to have a talk.
Why do I feel like I'm going to my dad?
I know!
That fear.
The supreme dad character.
When they
Like,
went that way.
we're gonna see what Dad's doing.
Oh god. I
No,
have
hold on. Mikasa and Bruno, when they realize they've been had.
I just have
Dad's angry!
out of character, I just have a profound fear of disappointing any authority figure in my life. So
Authority?
the second
I'm not even in command of the group.
you've accidentally adopted all three of us, whether you've realized it or
No,
not.
my
He
precious
ain't adopted me yet.
baby.
He ain't adopted me yet. I do not care. I do.
It's my precious adopted son.
He subconsciously adopted Mikasa, I think.
So,
It's my precious adopted mystery daughter who I have no idea what she actually does.
I'm just following her around. I'm like the
Don't you
fucking,
dare.
I'm like the
Do
golden
not.
child. Like, yeah, Dad, you get him.
you get him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as
Tiandor's waiting for us when we get back, and he's like, Dad's
You're in
got it out for
trouble."
you.
Yonder Shanger. Look who's in trouble.
It's episode. It's
This
episode.
6'4" and terrifying snake man.
as
Oh,
Mikasa
oh
and Bruno
my
go to the
God.
college of the wait, what were you saying? My bad.
I
Land.
was just gonna say, like, I was just kind of following the conversation back and forth there. And then, what's going on?
Oh, Master Stonewise, very angry with Bruno and Mikasa.
Okay.
Evidently, they've been snooping around the basement.
Oh. Sounds pretty serious. I'm gonna go talk to Undgor. I'll see you later, Mr. Sir Turtle.
Gotcha.
That's the kids say.
Anyway, as you go up to talk to Undgor, Mikasa and Bruno, what are you doing at the College of the Land?
Mikasa very shyly
Oh.
approaches.
It's roughly about like 4 in the afternoon about now.
Mikasa shyly approaches the desk and says, "You mentioned something about pets?"
Oh, hi, you're back. Yes. He points to the glass dome behind him. What may I interest you in? What's your name? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Mikasa.
Mikasa, what can I interest you in? The grand scheme of the dome.
What do I see?
The first thing you see walk up is a cute little hellhound puppy.
Oh.
It's adorable. It's roughly the size
Essentially murderous.
of a halfling right now. And it's like a 3-day puppy.
Does that mean he's taller than the halfling carriage rider from the first episode?
Yes. Next up you see a frost aura.
Oh.
I want to see. Oh, he looks cool. I
He's
like
cool looking.
Why does he remind me of Snog?
I have no idea.
it. He does.
It's a
Do you have enough space back here? Do you have space to get?
it's a tiny monstrosity creature. It's like probably as big as a captain.
Ooh, big.
That thing is as big as Captain?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
Hell's big boy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is like picking your Pokemon star.
Then you have the
Vulpecula.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, Vulpecula.
Vulpecula. It's a small little snake, right? Or is it?
I'm
want
not
me to
sure
take a look?
what he is, but he's super cute.
Bring the animal guy over. It looks like he's tucked into like a tail, almost not like a
Yeah,
snake.
it's like a-
Because you can kind of see like
yeah,
limbs
mhm.
starting there.
It's a foxy bird, scaly snake looking thing but it's really cute. It's probably about the size of like a fox.
Adore.
Let me see.
Well, I think that's.
Ah, it is cool.
I could be wrong, but I think that's Latin for
Yes,
fox
yeah.
or something of the sort. So.
Next thing that you see is a little baby winter wolf. It's got little horns and it's cute.
Just a baby, so it's gonna get big.
Yeah.
Right now it's about a little smaller than a halfling.
Yeah, it's fox in Latin.
Okay.
So.
Could I have gotten my owlbear cub in here?
You find this sproutail. It's like this little
That's
bird,
cute.
That's it.
fox thing.
Pokemon now.
We should make a
And then you have a blink fox, which is a full-grown adult right now. It's just kind of like shifting through, walking around. And then you have your ember cat. It's slinking around in the trees, just kind of staring at everyone, you know, judging everyone as
As
cats
cats
do.
do.
And that's about all you see right now.
She kind of like looks between all of them, but her eyes keep flicking back to the Vulpecula. And she's like, how much do you charge usually?
The rarity of the creature, what they do, how well we know the person, references.
My name
stuff
doesn't
like that.
carry any weight here, right?
Not the College of the Land, no.
What college does my name carry weight in?
Didn't his
Lore.
son go
Lore.
there though?
Hmm?
His son went there.
That was the College of Lore, not the
Oh,
College of the Land.
alright, my
He's
bad.
going to the College of the Hunt now.
Where did my daughter go to, Caleb?
She would probably go to the College of Magic,
Okay.
as far as you're aware.
have a daughter to be fair.
As far as I'm aware, that news is gonna come.
That is the real kicker with the dads and the daughters. It's over.
Bruno,
I'm sorry,
Bruno
she gets-
comes up to the. Is it?
One
is it
person asks for her hand.
Destin?
Hmm?
Is it
No,
the,
it's not
The full-
Destin, it's
the
another
full
guy.
20.
It's not the
The full
Furbolg or
20
Destin,
level
it's a new guy.
Okay.
It's
But he recognized us when we
This
came
guy's
in.
like
Yeah,
a.
I'll be
Huh?
break.
But he recognized us when we came
He
in.
was another guy at the desk.
Okay.
The Furbolg walked away. This guy's a wolf shifter, not a werewolf, but you know, he's a shifter, just kind of
Cool.
sitting there, all grumpy like, but you know.
Caleb,
Let's see, that's a. Yes.
we would like to mention that whenever someone there proposes to my daughter, even asks her out, I will sick Undgor on them.
Oh my
To turn them
gosh.
into bloody paste against whatever wall there
To
is.
turn them into a snake.
Let's see, this thing,
Or snake.
rarer, 450 gold.
Out of my means.
I can help you out with that.
No, I can't let you do that.
Come on, my treat.
I really can't let you do that.
Is there any way that you could put down the price? Not in. Is there any way you can drop the price at all? As a reference, Destin, the headmaster, helped take care of my. And I motion over to Captain. Helped take care of my animal,
If you use. What's your name?
Bruno Voss.
Bruno Voss as a reference. Obviously, someone who has a warhound with them knows what they're doing. Then we can drop the price from 400 to about 300.
Let's go.
She's really thinking about it.
Undgor, get yourself a snake.
How
I can make snakes out of it.
how much would you need?
I can cover it. There's certain concerns,
Simple snake.
which she says so the other guy doesn't hear because
What kind of concerns?
she just kind of shakes her head. She closes her eyes and she takes a deep breath and she really steels herself and she's. I'd like to do it.
Alright. They bring out.
Character
I can never
development.
pronounce this. The
Vulpecula.
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 The Vulpecula.
You can just call it the fox. It literally means the same thing.
It's curled up in the arms of the person right now, but they gently hand it over. They hand you the paperwork,
She signs all of it.
and you hand over the gold, I assume.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What would you like to name it?
That I had not considered. Do I have to name it right now?
No, I was just curious.
Milan!
Then I think I'll wait a little bit. Get a feel
Alright.
for its personality first.
Have a lovely day.
You,
Thank you so
you
much.
too.
We got pets. We got
No,
pets.
I forgot to tell you. I went back to the study to talk to you.
So, as they're walking out, she's carrying her new friend, and she's just like, she's got the first real smile any of you guys have ever seen on her face, and it like completely transforms. Like her eyes are all bright, and she just looks happy for once.
Bruno seeing this is just like kind of like jittery and like happy and like just pets is like I can put my hand down. I'm gonna put my hand up. This guy's big. To put my hand up and just kind of brushing Captain's neck as we're walking, just kind of looking over at Makata, just smiling also, seeing like how happy she really is.
She catches you looking at her, and she actually reaches out and very slightly touches your shoulder and says, "Thank you," and then withdraws her hand.
You're welcome. I'm glad we got to do this. This was a lot of fun.
No.
Time to ruin the mood.
As you get back, I assume that both of you would send your animals to Tim's room, because, you know, the whole thing. Or, what? Undgor!
I went to talk to him after.
Oh, that's right, my bad. Yeah, you guys, while you're there, we go to Undgor and
I'll
them.
say, well, I'm gonna keep Captain next to me for right now.
Does a Vulpecula count as a dog?
I said no pets.
But anyway, as you go up to Undgor's room,
The study, not his room.
study,
He's sort of compulsively cleaning up his desk, making it look nicer, removing some of the stacks, filing, and as you can see, alphabetized his entire collection in that room, except for one book that was on the mantle, which he had in his hands, and is currently standing facing the fire, reading it.
What you reading?
My father's spell book. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Hmm.
You seem pretty mad today.
I have invited guests into my home, trusted them not to go to the one place I asked them not to, and yet they attempt to go there.
Why am I getting like Beast from Beauty and the Beast vibes?
It's not actually an entirely wrong comparison.
that is true.
Hangs out in the study like, God, I let people do things and they do this.
I would like to make it this comment that he does have a crystal rose on his desk just for that vibe. Nicely reflecting the firelight into different shades of red, white, and green.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
don't have to be present for this conversation, Undgor, if you would not like to be.
I'll probably leave when they get here, but
Help yourself to some of the caramel in the kitchen.
thanks, but I don't know, I guess I wanted to talk to you to see if I could ease your nerves anyhow.
Little brother vibes.
I have no nerves needed to ease.
How am I little brother vibes? I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Trying to calm Dad's anger.
Sending you off to the kitchen. Go get some cake or whatever.
I mean, that's a little
Caramel in the
brother.
kitchen.
That's a dad to little brother. Get out of here. I don't want you.
Trying to calm Dad's nerves.
This is about the time when these two walk in.
He has told Tim,
Yes.
who almost
Tim,
direct him up
he
there.
stops them. You were snooping around the basement. Don't deny it, I know.
I don't.
The all-seeing turtle.
Dang.
I don't mind. Undgor's mad. He wants to talk to you in his study.
Alright.
Just thought I would forewarn you.
He's
I
also-
like you both. I hope you don't get into any trouble.
I think we're already in trouble.
This is we're role playing a house. We are playing house.
This is like treasure hunters and bandits.
This has been one giant roleplay episode, and it's always been great.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
enjoying
great.
this so
Character,
much.
like it's character building. We're building relationships and breaking them.
Daddy is very angry today.
Oh,
Anyway,
Go to the quote. Yep.
I'm not sure if the wince was disgust or just my anxiety.
I don't feel safe.
anyway,
Anyway.
I would really much advise that you go up to the study post haste.
All right.
He has by the way, in his study, he has 2 armchairs set in front of the fire so he can
no.
talk to them. Each one does have, to his gentlemanly courtesy, has a rock glass with 1 cube of ice, partially filled with bourbon, if they ever need to calm their nerves while talking to him.
Anyway,
As you
That
go into the
reminds-
study, are you bringing your animals too?
No.
Ooh, that's just gonna hang.
that would be the fuck. He'd go ape, right?
Not go ape.
Immediately, like he has the spell book in his hands. Death.
Looks over.
Captain is
Power kill.
Okay.
Makata's back to her very anxious, normal self, and perhaps more anxious than normal, and she
By the way,
hands the Vulpecula to
in his anger,
to Tim, and she's like, "Can you take?"
Yes, I will.
in his anger, it is somewhat visible. He is bulked up and grown a few inches taller.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Anyway,
About this time, it's like 6 in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
while they
I'll say, I'm gonna specify this. While Makata, I'll say Bruno walks behind Makata, and I'll say grows another 3 feet in size.
3 feet.
3 inches. 3 inches.
Okay.
You
Okay.
or me?
You just like Goliath.
Me.
mode.
You've grown 3 inches?
An extra 3 inches, and their hair gets a little bit shorter. Not as like long of a ponytail, but is like enough as like a
They hit
kind of a
these
top
growth
knot.
spurts out here.
I'm so proud of them. They grow up so fast.
Anyway,
You're angry.
Tim sits.
Oh, I am an angry dad. I forgot.
Tim sits Makata's animal in Tim's room for now, but quickly follows them in just in case.
right,
Tim.
I'm gonna specify. While they walk into the study, I'm on the side of the table where Undgor is, so I kind of like grab his shoulder and lean down. Not like grab, but like just.
He's actually probably taller than you right now. He's
Like you're
6'2".
sitting down.
No, he's
6'4".
been standing.
Oh,
He was
you're
standing in front of the fire reading.
He's
the
making
spell
the two of us
Well,
sit
you're
down
still
so he
not
can
taller
lecture
than me,
us.
so I
Actually,
grab-
I've grown a few inches. I'm already 6'2". I could very well be above 6'4".
For now, you're just 6'2".
Okay,
Okay, well anyway,
so it's just the muscle mass part.
I put my hand on your shoulder and kind of like.
He puts
lean
your
closer.
hand on your shoulder.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to be a good son.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
trying
I'm
to
so
do
anxious.
Roleplay too.
I'm sorry. I'm very anxious. I needed to break the tension.
But
Go ahead.
I like place my hand on his shoulder and sort of lean down, like just don't be too hard on them. They're our friends, and walk out. I guess I'm gonna go find out what Tim's doing right now.
Tim leads these two into the room. Do you want me to close the door?
Please, do.
Closes the door, but stays in the study.
You may leave, Tim.
No.
Fine. Please, have a seat.
I guess I'm not
No,
finding out
thank
what
you.
Tim is
We have
doing.
something to discuss. I like to imagine that Undgor is like lying on the floor with a finger in the door. Come in, please. Let me come in. I am snake cat man. Let me in.
He told me that.
I'll just be off in the house chilling or something. Sitting on the
There
couch.
is still caramels.
I'm looking for the camera.
Caramel time.
As you two sit down,
I'm
Tim
saying-
stands. So what? The seats are like kind of facing
They're
like.
like plush armchairs, and they're kind of facing. Each one's at an angle facing Undgor, who is in front of the fire. Now,
Tim
unbeknownst-
stands in the middle between the two armchairs and just kind of folds his arms and, kind of stands there.
I would like to say unbeknownst to these two, because it's a flickering fire and they're not facing it, his shadow is actually the shadow of his werewolf self right now, and it's far larger than what he is.
Oh, spoilers. Okay.
Does
I'm pretty sure the audience figured it out. In character, you guys don't know.
does Captain have any reaction as we walk in?
This is probably a much larger, much more dangerous creature Captain's encountering.
Yeah, Captain is like backing up because werewolves are bad news.
Okay. So
He's still flipping through his spell book. He hasn't even side-eyed when they came in. He's still flipping through his father's spell book. He's in the, I'm gonna say he's in like the 4th level spell section right now. Would you care to explain why you are trying to enter the basement?
call it curiosity.
Curiosity. To someone who trusted you. To let you stay in his house, having virtually nearly free reign, with only one request. That doesn't sound like curiosity.
Well, wouldn't you say it's very suspicious whenever your own employee, was it Jeffrey?
Employee.
Jeffrey, the thief. I mean, don't try to deny it. He's definitely a thief for you.
I have never once denied what his job is.
He's definitely a thief for you.
And
Even he was suspicious about the basement.
everyone wants to see
Obviously
what a
you're hiding
museum
something.
actually has. I am hiding history. I am hiding artifacts I would not like to have on public display due to the fact that they run the risk of being stolen. Much like you seem to be interested in.
I've had a history of not being able to trust people.
So you
maybe
decide to use that as an excuse to have yourself not be trusted?
I've learned how to survive.
As we all.
Makata kind of, she's like hunched in her chair at this point. She looks up and she says, I was a little worried.
Little worried.
About you.
About me. My job is to ensure that my museum remains functioning, gone as a collection, preserves history and knowledge and culture. Let me worry about what I own and do. You may worry about your own.
You are hiding
welfare
something
for
very
now.
dangerous.
I hide a lot that's very dangerous.
They have a right to know. If you're traveling with them, they have a right to know. What happens if you don't get back before the month's out? What are you expecting them to do?
Okay,
Die?
As you say
They
that.
will survive. I will hide.
You can't control yourself.
You can't hide
I control
forever.
myself fine, Tim.
The Chad too.
I can't even take Tim on, even in my form. He's just gonna wipe the floor with me, just armbar me, chokehold me. Calm down. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep.
Would you say you've gotten taller since this
Yeah,
has began?
probably.
Since he's
He probably has.
I'll say Bruno.
He's probably been
Makata-
grown out. His hair's probably been changing because his hair is normally pale blonde. His
Makata
hair's probably changing to a much darker black color.
Makata actually looks up and she looks pretty cagey right now actually, and she says, like you're
The
controlling
shirts-
yourself right now?
His usual, by the way, his clothes are usually, except for his armor and long cloak for adventuring, his clothes are usually relatively loose fitting, simply due to the fact that he's pretty skinny of a guy. And they've actually filled out and come relatively tight. No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Makata leans up and she's got steel in her gaze is probably the best way to put it. And she says, like you're controlling yourself right now?
The fact that I have yet to turn you a bloodstain on the floor is the fact that I have controlled myself well enough.
If you say so.
You may leave. You may leave my manor, my museum. You may find somewhere else to stay for the night. I will leave to my quarters. Show them their way out, Tim. And take the dog with you. He leaves.
Before Bruno leaves, before everything, before that, Bruno just kind of, with a little bit of tries to put some like feeling or oomph into saying this. No, I've always been more of a dog person.
I'm no dog.
Well,
I am the beast that haunts the night. The king of the first monsters. When children fall asleep hearing tales of the boogeyman, they dream of werewolves haunting the nights. I am that monster. And he leaves and goes to his quarters. The doors, by the way, have been flung open to the point where the knobs have somewhat embedded into the walls, and he has slammed his own personal quarter doors shut.
Well, we did figure it out.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Actually,
That first adventure he was talking about that went wrong. Big, furry. I think you've put it together now.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Also, half his liquor cabinet disappeared to his room. He moved up there beforehand. He knew he was going to be there for a long night.
well, guess we're. Well, I'm gonna go back to the inn and get a room.
Tiandor, no, not Tiandor, my bad. Tim, they start with T's, my bad. Tim stops you both real quick, pulls out a sack of 50 gold and is like, rooms on me tonight.
Thank
What
you.
H? God, I love Tim!
Is that 50 for each or 50 to split?
50 to split.
Okay, 25, 25.
Rooms on me tonight. If you, tell the owner of the inn that, the Song of Sleep Inn, that Tim sent you, they'll let your dogs in and animals in.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Should we just tell Tiandor that we're leaving in the morning for Riverroot?
I suppose so.
Okay. And wait, is Tiandor like listening outside, like in the door?
Tiandor's got his hood.
No, Tiandor in the kitchen. Where the frickin' caramels at?
Oh yeah.
I like to
Where's
think-
Tiandor?
We come
like-
downstairs and he has one pressed on every fang.
I am the happiest. Why are you guys
He's
so
starting
sad?
to like cover his scales, like I will become the caramel. No, I'm just like chilling on the couch. Like
You probably heard the of the doors.
I heard that, but it was just like a, oh crap.
Oh crap.
So I'm just chilling, not really doing anything.
Tiandor.
What, Bernard Human? Are you okay?
I am the happiest. Hey, why is everyone so sad?
Makata and I are going to an inn. You're free to join us, but we are leaving in the morning for River Route. Are you still coming with us?
Oh no. I have to think it over, because Undgor wants me to help him find his son.
Undgor is obviously untrustworthy. We know he's been hiding something, and we just found out what it was.
It's his house. He has a right to hide things.
Is there a cat?
Square wacky inside.
Oh.
The cat.
Gray Wacky.
That's my cat. Just
Anyway.
for
Hi,
everyone
Gray
listening.
Gray.
It's Undgor's house. I mean,
Makata
Tim's-
kind of
Well,
like,
he's supposed to be on our team. We're supposed to be able to trust us, and the fact that he
Bruno.
wasn't able to
He
finish
has
any of that.
so much he can use against you. I'm assuming I can hear them.
No,
Okay.
they walk downstairs. Well, farther away.
I thought I was in the living room.
But yeah, but like your room's not close to the
Alright,
living room.
Oh, okay.
Makata very soft says, Bruno, let it rest. Please.
Sam also looks at both of you. Secrets. You're hiding secrets, both of you. It's not like I can't tell.
Everyone has secrets.
Everyone has secrets. I agree.
He's entitled to his own, just like we're all entitled to our own.
Just, I'll try to see if I can get him to not be angry. This is the first time that anyone's come close to finding his secret. And you did find his secret, so you can imagine how angry he is. Metagame, Alex, do your children know?
My children and wife and Tim are the only people that know.
Dang, your son's a
Insult
fake
to
one.
injury!
He is
Your
a fake
son.
one.
That's half the reason he's so upset with this.
Dang! Ouch!
Wow.
Gosh, I hope he's only like 100 to try to find the one that did it to you, because, jeez.
I actually don't know my son's reasonings. For the most part, Caleb has kept my
I'm
children's
not-
activities secret from me.
I'm
Which
not-
is appropriate for the character.
I'm not asking for answers, I'm just saying I hope that's why, because otherwise... Whew.
But
hate you, Dad. I'm gonna kill your kind.
That's technically half racist, son, due to the fact that not all werewolves
That's what he's
are
doing.
girls.
Not all werewolves.
But yes, please be gentle around him. He's very sensitive of that. He brought you back your animal and
Okay.
has handed it back to you.
Katsu's holding it and kind of like stroking the fur, trying to calm down a little bit.
Transforming after a moon is very rare for him. Slightly transforming. Must be hard, especially in the evening.
Is Tiana listening to this?
Yeah, Tiandra's right there.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the one, his neuron to neuron. Oh! He finally gets it.
The
Tiandor.
screensaver pings perfectly
I mean,
in the
I'm
corner.
not clueless. I just haven't gone digging. 'Cause
Tiandor, he hasn't kicked you out of the house. You're welcome to stay.
Thanks, Tim.
Yes, of course.
What inn are y'all gonna stay? Oh, there's only one. Never mind.
Just the one.
Unless they feel like knocking on some stranger's door.
Sorry.
Hey, yo, you don't know us from anywhere, but we'd like to stay in your house.
I'll sleep on it tonight, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, and see which one I choose to go on.
Alright. Godspeed, Makatsu. Bruno.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Have a
He
good-
escorts you to the front door, opens it,
Bruno turns and goes to
Wait,
give him
you're
a
forgetting your
handshake.
pet.
shakes his
No, I
hand.
don't.
No, she has it.
She has it.
I
And
had
just like
Tim
he
gave
gave
it
it.
to her.
eyes him and says,
No.
I may have
I don't think
overreacted,
I'm going to make a late
but
reaction to the
if,
pets.
if we're gonna continue to be a team, I guess we do need to trust each other. Thank you for letting me realize that.
Ritson seemed to know what he was doing when he pulled you all together. I don't know if you knew about Undgor's secret or not, but Ritson seemed to trust everyone here. And I've known Ritson for a while. He's seems stupid, but he is very trustworthy.
I like how Tim says what we're all thinking. He seems stupid.
Wow.
Just watch the streets at night. Sometimes it gets dicey out there. It might be an intelligent town, but there are still hoodlums.
I'm not saying intelligent town. That
Might
means we have
get,
intelligent criminals.
Dicey.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I caught it. I caught it. We caught
Well,
Cheese time.
before they leave, just get there safely, and no bar fights, baby Bruno.
Baby Bruno.
You're one who talks. Snake.
Casually throws out technically racist slur.
You
My
can
cops
have
is-
that one.
Makata just waves.
Bye, Twig.
Bye, Undgor.
This man is so happy for such an intense conversation that took place.
As
I
you
wasn't part of it.
head
Yeah.
as you head to the Song of Sleep Inn, the clerk there says, "Sorry, but no animals allowed."
Tim
Tim
sent us.
Tim. All right. Tim. Rooms 5 and 6. 20 gold per room.
Hey, Tim gave you all 5 change. What a cool dude.
God, I love Tim.
God, I love Tim.
Alright, no offense, I'm pretty sure you'd be dead by now if you take an actual shot to this.
Absolutely.
As everyone turns in for the night, these two in the end, you're sleeping back at the mansion and you're in your room.
I'm actually drinking as I'm sitting in my armchair in front of the fire in the master bedroom.
Mm-hmm. The night moves peacefully, mostly, except for the tension, obviously, from the individuals, as it's been a rough, long night. That night, Bruno has dreams. For all this just stress of the day, Bruno has nightmares of previously before of what happens. Some would call it a PTSD. Undgor dreams of his homeland back home as he sleeps. Undgor
Does not sleep.
does not sleep. He paces and drinks and questions his trust. Wow.
I would like to imagine personally he's sort of having. So the shadow I said was the full werewolf form.
Mhm.
He's sort of having a back and forth between the werewolf form.
Jekyll and Hyde.
They had a right to investigate. They had no right to dig that deep. It's simple curiosity. Perhaps I reacted too harshly. Oh, but they went too far. You have the right to your secrets. He takes another swig of whatever alcohol. He doesn't know what's in the cup anymore. He just keeps taking swigs, and whenever he runs empty, he refills it.
Do you ever run out, or are you just like...
He brought half the liquor cabinet. He's got a big liquor cabinet.
But as Mikatsa lays there trying to rest, the new animal in hand,
In hand? I'm just holding
In
it like.
arm.
Hold it up! God, I love it.
sleeping on Mikatsa's chest.
There we go.
In Mikatsa's head, you hear, "Home, sweet home tomorrow."
You shut up for once.
I chose you.
And you shouldn't have.
I knew there was a fire in you. I knew I could control you. You have a new friend, I see.
Depends on who you're speaking about.
Depends on your definition of friend.
Wouldn't it?
Is Makata saying this out loud?
We're not sharing a room. We had two
Yeah,
separate rooms.
2 separate rooms.
Oh, okay.
I guess we shall see what memories are brought back tomorrow.
Well, I suppose we'll see how I react to it.
Will you visit my temple?
Why would I?
Treasure. You are a treasure hunter now, aren't you?
With bonds of my own.
We shall see how this unfolds. We shall see.
Won't we?
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you for the point of exclamation.
And as just recently, the moon looks full, but it's not. It's the night after the full moon where it's just kind of like slowly fading back in.
He's sort of staring out his window at it, and quite literally in the reflection between the glass and him, he's standing there, mostly human. I mean, mostly elven, but in front of it is the. Am I okay to say like gargantuan wolf form in front of him?
Yeah.
Because it's not like what he actually transforms into; it's what's inside of him.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sort of staring each other down with the wolf's eye being the moon. I rule here. It's unknown which of them said that.
As the moon rises up, a storm cloud comes in the distance, and a bolt of lightning goes across the screen, across the window. And with that, we shall end for tonight.
Alright.
Oh,
Wow.
Thank you for listening.
thank you for
Yes.
listening to that.
Thank you for listening.
Very long.
That was just one giant RP session. We
Yeah, it
didn't even do
was.
any combat.
That was fun.
It was very fun. We
That
shall
was-
see you next time with Dice Casters.